Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the grand finals of Bucharest Minor. It's the one and only EHOME facing again the Gambit esports.
So as we saw, Gambit Esports lost in the upper bracket against EHOME last day, and today they managed to defeat Keen Gaming in the lower bracket
Finals.
with a 2-0.
Wow.
Series wide, and Gambit are looking strong, but EHOME in that whole tournament, they haven't lost a single series. They haven't lost. They have lost a single match, I believe, but they are the stronger team right here.
But Gambit has paved their path towards this. I don't think so. They would be giving this match so easily. This series, basically.
Yeah, they are back for revenge. This time from the upper bracket to the lower bracket, and then again to the upper bracket finals, the grand finals. So in the grand finals, they want to show their mettle. And well, F1 Ninja on a Tide Hunter. So F1 Ninja is not mid. Mid is Texac, the carry.
PL carry.
He's doing a mid PL, while F1 Ninja on a Tide Hunter.
Just died through Kotal.
Yeah, he might be going the core.
Oh.
Because as I can see, there's a Dazzle and a Tusker in the lane. And off lane we have, this is Afterlife. Yeah, it's Afterlife. Gambit Afterlife on Darkseer. So this tide is a core tide. So whoa. This is a very interesting matchup right now here.
Ego on Husker.
Yeah. Faithbian on Pugna. Mid against Dexac. There is ASD.
So what do you feel, Ankesh? What would be the score of the series?
Gambit might manage to get a victory over EHOME, but as you can see, I don't see the victory over EHOME, victory over Gambit. Like Gambit can win this first match, I believe.
But for series, you are rooting for EHOME.
Yeah, EHOME might win this. They are like 70% they are gonna win this.
I am rooting for Gambit.
Look at the draft. They are already winning in the draft and in the lanes now, as you can see.
Yeah.
So if you look at this, EHOME, everyone is doing fine in the lanes. Everyone is getting their items. Everyone knows to build. So if you go through all that.
But I would personally be rooting for Gambit esports. I think you saw the form of Immersion and Daxac. Daxac's anti-mage was a beast last game.
Yeah.
And F1 Ninja picking up by Sweet Revenge.
Okay, F1 Ninja. This Tyrant carry does a lot. And if he can get his pace, if he can get his peak in time, this Portal, Sven, Oscar, all of them will have tough time because of this Kraken Shell.
Oh.
For a carry to have a Dispel. So, strong Dispel even though. It's really good. So, they can't stun him, they can't, combo him.
Exactly.
And he can do damage as a carry.
No snowballing.
Yeah. They cannot chain stun him. They cannot, even if he's Decrified and he takes a lot of damage, the Decrify will go off. It will be dispelled.
Exactly.
Anything on the enemy team can be dispelled by this Tide Hunter if he gets his items, gets his levels. Because he is a very high hero, a strength hero, very high HP hero. So he is a strength hero.
Exactly.
And he does well against this Husker.
He's actually doing well. There goes Immersion.
With his snowball.
And Keeper of Light keeping it low.
Blast, Blinding Light. Husker is gonna go for Bracers, but he opted for Phase Boot first. Yeah, Phase Boots. Meanwhile, Afterlife and offlane on Darkseer with a Stout Shield and Soul Ring, starting to push full lanes, cutting off these waves, trying to farm. And he gets out of there with his Surge. Bottom lane, Dazzle for the bounty runes. Gambit will only manage to secure a single bounty rune. Afterlife. EHOME are keeping them at bay.
EHOME are on their toes. They are also pretty much prepared for this.
In the mid lineup, PL against Punta. This Kunkka with his Tidebringer max can clear off those illusions after as Nexac hits level 6. Oh my god,
Wow, that slash.
Tidebringer, the ship. There is no grave. And
there goes
the
down that
hammer from Snowball into the grave.
Emotion
Gets out.
Yeah, he gets out comfortably.
Killing this Kunkka is really hard. For PL, even more. Like he's got 2 braces, 1.3 catch. He won't die that soon. And PL, I don't see how he will itemize against these guys right now. He will need to be a very farmed PL by 30 minutes to do anything, you know. They even need stuns and slows and you know.
They have Ravage, they have Volan, Surge
But
from
F1
Darkseer.
is so he won't be blinking in or
Yeah, exactly.
walking in.
But they have Darkseer for the initiation.
Darkseer, a lot depends on Darkseer, but Darkseer against Pugna in lane. Pugna can also clear the wave, so the tower is not pressured at all, as you can see. In other games, when there's a Darkseer off lane, the tower is halved by 6 minutes.
6 minutes mark, yeah.
But against Pugna, as you can see, Pugna is level 6, the Storm Hammer on Darkseer, the Surge is there, and he was sticking around for the Iron Shell. But Pugna
Immersion trying his best out to get out from
the
it.
blast soon.
But that body block from Sven, wow.
Tusk will have his Tusk falling down
And
in
it
hit,
falls.
and Pugna takes the kill.
Wait beyond. Got to it.
And with my that you can see Kunkka is having a very easy time against PL, and FNG might die. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that slash.
So you can see he's already 100 plus damage, and that Tidebringer plus bonus 100. A lot of damage. FNG just walked into his death and is back on base. Already respawned. And Husker going for the armlet. Tidehunter still doesn't look good. Tidehunter just clearing the camps, taking it away from Kunkka.
I think so, F1 Ninja would be doing mid.
And there's a good ward from Portal, like should be spotted, yeah. It. The 3 of their lanes are farming, so it's a tough game. Good news is Kunkka, Tidehunter and Darkseer are farming as well. Although they are jungling, but they are on the last hit. And the ward is rewarded. Bottom lane, this Sven support, maxing ball cry. Kunkka is ship again.
That Sven support is really useful in the league.
Yeah. Even the late game need this. No. Pugna doing what Pugna does.
Pushing.
Destroying towers. FNG trying to understand how he'll ward this game. You know, this PL will be retreating to jungle, so the warding is key here. He'll need his space. He will go for his power tracks, and he will go for the diffusal or Manta. In this game, Manta good if he can time those Manta dodges, but diffusal is also required to catch these guys. Just torrent their shit.
There's Kunkka, Sven, PL for and
so
even
PL can do the team fights. He will always be targeted in the team fights with these Illuminates.
But the game would be pretty much tough.
Yeah. So unless and until he has his full stack, he has a heart, he has diffusal, he has at least a Manta. 3 items, and then he can go in the fight. But by then, Kunkka will have Daedalus. So again, PL illusions will be clear in one Tidebringer dash. And F1 Ninja trying to get some kills. So the top is Pugna, and Pugna busts down the Dazzle. And the X mark on Darkseer of life. And he can't do anything. Oh, he's surging away, but yes, he tried to deny.
He tried to deny himself.
Kunkka tipping out. Life break. Okay, no X mark.
No X mark.
The torrent mark might have been on City. Exceptionally well executed movements from EHOME.
EHOME, yeah.
They saw the bounty runes. They are there. They are there on the bounty. You know, even though F1 Ninja managed to get the top bounty rune, all of EHOME were there. 3 of EHOME.
EHOME knows that Gambit is gonna commit for the bounty.
So on the side of EHOME, let's see who has the bloods. Most probably Sven is going bloods. He should be going bloods. And on the side of Gambit, we have Tyrant as well. And they're going the Pugna Secret Fighter. And the Ravage is committed. Another ward is down. That's a lot for Pugna, but Pugna was on tip, and now this Tyrant and Tusker might die. Life break again, this time not TP. Tusker trying to run away, going into the Russian pit or deny. Has snowball and he's making time, but he will lose his life.
Why getting the best of immersion at the moment?
And as you can see, the itemization on the side of Gambit game. Oh, okay.
It's a buyback from Tusker.
They saw them into the RS, so they bought back. And Darkseer TP'd mid. They could have pushed the bot lane. He won't now. RS on a Husker at 11 minutes. It's very scary. His Aegis, if they were able to manage to steal it away at 10 minutes, they would have just gone mid. And without the Ravage for another minute, they wouldn't have been able to compete for these towers.
You saw the build on Husker?
Yeah,
he has 4 Gauntlet of Strength.
That is a lot of strength. So he could have gone Brave Surge, but with the armlet,
he has got 12 strength at the moment through that Gauntlet.
Good. And he can sell them, and they were cheap, like 150 gold.
Yeah.
So and bracers are like 500 gold.
And they catching ego.
The life break on the creep, trying to get away. Armlet.
Oh my god, that
is there. DL can't do anything. They are not hitting the others.
Meanwhile, Pugna keeping Husker alive.
Yep,
and Immersion running for his life.
DL will have to TP out. Immersion died.
Oh my god, what an armlet.
And Gunga has the Shadow Blade, so yeah, he can kill this Dazzle anytime he wants. Dazzle running back to base. He had an encounter with this Gunga. A lot of damage on this Gunga. So I believe in the draft, EHOME already secured a victory.
And Afro Ninja denying the mid tier 1 tower for Gambit.
Afro Ninja going for that outlets again. No, he's a phase boots. Yep, he's going with the phase boots. He was going for the carry build, and his skills around 23, 26. You know, in the mid game he's really strong, but if the enemy team, you know, have good itemizations against him, they are going BKB already. And this guy is going what, a buckler? He's going physical damage reduction. Let's see that. Let's see. Yep. Pugna seems to be going for the Crimson Guard. Why? He has drums, so that's a good thing. Against these heroes like Darkseer, Tide Hunter, who are gonna chase you down, drums are really good item. Even Dazzle's percentage, so if you use drums, you might be able to get away.
Oh.
And in the team fights, with Sven, Warcry, so they are synergizing their itemizations really well.
It's 14 minutes in the game, and EHOME is leading by 6k net worth.
Yep.
That's pretty much OP on the side of EHOME.
14 minutes in the game.
Sheer dominance.
Oscar already on his BKB. He will get his BKB before 18. So,
yeah.
And Pugna. See? They can't even kill the Pugna right now without the Ravage and other ultis coming in. PL on the top lane going for the diffusion first, and this is a really good item. But this Kunka
with the Shadow Blade
cleaving his way through the creeps. So much damage. Oh, they saw the puddle. Taking the spot is there. They are not hitting it. Again, Tusker is there. That's here. No wall. The damage. Oh, the control. They seem to have been, you know, rendered useless, these guys here in this clip. In the high ground, the Ignis Spartals, they couldn't hit it. Dazzle retreated immediately. And Daxia, the torrent, hits.
Catching immersion.
Pugna is there. No ball on Pugna.
Wow, that's the evade.
The draw. Shift, everything is there.
That was a perfect shift coming out from ASD Kunkka.
Yeah, they didn't need it, but yeah, if they dive in, when a Tide Hunter comes ahead, which is Ravage. Still, now they can get this RS portal. Casually clearing the waves. PL wants to go on the portal. And there you go. But the blinding light foils his plan. Can he TP out? So he's coming. Yep, he managed to TP out. Sven has his blood. Kunkka going for a Radiance. So they are very far ahead if Kunkka is going for Radiance at this stage. Really, really far ahead. Tide Hunter going for the Blink. Efron Ninja going for initiate role. They see that Darkseer can't initiate his fight. Efron Ninja very close there. This Kunkka with the ship and Shadowblade is doing a lot of damage. They even managed to get a kill on this Tide Hunter.
Exactly.
Darkseer going for the pipe or holding it for a while. Rewards.
EHOME are going for the Roshan.
But it's
Immersion trying his best to stop them.
Tide Hunter 500-600 gold away from his blink. Afterlife will need to farm a lot. Yep, he is going for a max now. Okay, he already has a pipe in his courier. Yep, he has a pipe in his courier. Max. This Darkseer's max. This Darkseer's Crimson Guard. But still, Pugna has the Crimson Guard. So that foils their plans. You know, PL against a Crimson Guard.
Yeah, going for the Phantom.
Just TP out. The Ignis Spartals is there. Yes, the doppelganger. Can we time it though? No, don't think that will matter. Okay. Illusion. There, the life drain on the real one. The torrent misses. He still has his doppelganger. Can he get away? Pugna getting cleared. And he's gonna fall down.
That goes down. Exact.
And mid lane. TPs. They want to get this definitely. But they will defend the tower. After going back into the house. Yes, he already has a BKB. This game might be over soon. Sooner than we expect.
It won't last for more than 30 minutes.
That's the buying time, but this Kunkka is too big right now. Look at the network. Yeah. The Ravage,
the wall back is followed by
can they do
Snowball
it
on
though?
the Tusker.
There's a lot of damage coming from EHOME too.
There comes the Torrent
The life drain.
from Pugna.
Can Ninja survive the X mark? No. The wall is still there, the RS is very low, 700 HP. They want to fight this, they want to win this. PL going for the Roshan. God Quarter with Illuminate, which helps them. The RS. 9 minutes to get away with the Roshan.
Wow.
Okay, this fight has some positives now. If they didn't manage to get an RS, the game might have ended in the next 5 minutes. But with the RS and the Husker kill, they have managed to buy some time. That will help with their net worth and graphs. So Gambit might make this into a comeback.
And even Tusker survived this war on like 10-20 HP.
Husker didn't use his BKB, but he might have died otherwise too. PL has his diffusal, he's going for the hood. And as you can see, Pugna with this Crimson Guard manages to tank all those illusion damage. And even, it's good against this Dazzle, Bad Juju. It gives you some physical damage reduction. Damage block.
But okay.
So once your armor is reduced, this damage block doesn't count the armor reduction. Very helpful. That guard will give you 12 second gun will plus 2 armor 100 chance to block 6. That blocks around 500 damage, 400 damage from physical hits. So this Crimson Guard is really good. So on the side of Gambit, the win condition seems to be this PL on deck sack. Tidehunter meanwhile went for the initiation role. He's doing the initiation that ravaged in our rock. Beautiful with the wall vacuum combo. If they can manage to initiate fights like that, they might fare well. But Husker didn't use his BKB there after the ravage, so we can't know for sure how strong EHOME as it is with their items. They are 6k ahead again. Bottom lane the ward. They see the Kunkka. No dust is not popped. Now it's popped, but Kunkka was really sly. He got away with it. Here's the Radiance.
There's the entire EHOME
army. 4 manning bottom. Picono is on his way to mid. Wanna defend against this
Tidehunter.
Bottom lane, they saw the Raxia. He's gonna be by the torrent. Here's the pipe.
There comes the ship. He managed to
the save. The ravage. Okay, this can be good fight for Gambit. The Ignis Spotters is there. They need to get rid of it. Okay, they are not getting rid of it.
And Kunkka on pretty low HP.
Kunkka dies. Kunkka falls. Egg is on PL. PL gonna survive. No, he's hitting hard. Yep, he's gonna survive. After the Aegis, can they get more from this? The Husker is really low. PL going on the Husker. We managed to get the Husker. Now more strength is there. But PL really strong right now.
That vacuum from Dark.
But the war cry mitigating all the damage. Okay. And immersion falls. PL needs to get out. The wall helping them. PL wants to go in again on this portal. Pugna still has the Crimson Guard, but the diffuser leeching all the mana. Yep. That was really good part for Gambit. As you can see, F1 Ninja went for the blink, and that blink initiations are turning the fights around.
Wall vacuum really worked for.
Yeah, without the Ravage though,
Exactly.
they couldn't have managed that. Ravage initiation on this carry. F1 Ninja, Tidehunter.
But Gambit managed to get hold of the 2 carries from EHOME. You know, so, Husker for.
Yeah.
And even Kunkka was down.
Kunkka died, so Husker died. So if Kunkka had a Daedalus, that might have been different because Kunkka could have already cleaved the backline supports.
Exactly.
Half HP. But Kunkka went for the Radiance, he went for the safe bet. No, not the safe bet, the what do I say? He's ahead, he's very ahead. So he thought it's good to go Radiance. Because he thought he wouldn't die in the sustains in the team fights, he will do more damage with the Radiance than a Daedalus. But that decision was not so wise for now, as Gambit are showing some fight. Sven, that's Stormhammer, well timed. F1 Ninja needs to get out. Blink is at 7-second cooldown in the trees, trying to hide in the trees.
Oh.
Yep, managed to get away. And now Husker though with the Envy Rune wants to go on this Tidehunter. Can he blink out in time? Okay, there is the Ravage is there. But he won't come with the Ravage. And he will fall down. Should have blinked out and come back.
He tried, but even he was like smart by Kunkka.
No, his blink was off CD, but he didn't, blinked in the trees, and he went for this side, the jungle. Mid tower being defended by Kunkka again. Kunkka almost near his BKB. Yep. Gonna wait for his BKB now. Top lane again. All of Gambit are kicking around. So want to go on this Kunkka. Yep, on him. Just massive TPs. They're not going out, they're gonna fight. PL is gonna fight with Husker. War cry.
Oh, the
That
vacuum.
vacuum.
BKB is on. Now they only need to manage to, chase him. And with a PL, Daxia, this chase will be easy. Can they kill him though?
That
No
snowball
spotters.
coming up from immersion. That ice shot block.
PL is hitting. Ravage.
That rabbit.
They managed to get killed on the Pugna and the Husker. Cottrell getting away. Sven getting back to the
Slowly and
first tier.
steadily, Gambit esports are getting the hold of this game.
They were fighting in tier 2 while the tier 1 is still there. So Gambit are showing some resolution here. They know they are a really good lineup.
They have done their homework, I believe.
Yep. Now they are taking the game away from EHOME like this. PL is a really strong carry against these guys, as Kunka doesn't have a Daedalus. Even after Daedalus, Kunka wouldn't be able to, kill this PL if he has a heart by then.
But that vacuum was too good.
Dark's here again after life, making the plays with F1 Ninja. F1 Ninja is sacrificing his itemization. He's going for all initiation, all durable build. So he will have a. Okay, what is this guy doing here? Wanted to cut waves? No. If he's what he's tipping out. So F1 Ninja wanted to go out, go for these builds which can stop this Husker. Right now for EHOME, the win condition is Husker, because if Husker had that Aegis which Gambit very successfully took away, and that turned the game around. So right now Kunka with a Radiance going BKBs early. If they don't manage to siege this tier 3s in the late game, this might be tough. But Pugna again going for the Aghanim, and PL can handle this Pugna.
I can't say much impact of that Husker in the mid game.
Yeah, Husker will
He
fall
dominated
short.
the early game.
Will fall short because his BKB will be 5 stacks by 30 minutes and 35 minutes. Soon this F1 Ninja will be unkillable. Will get more items, will get more HP, more armor. And he even has evasion, so Husker going MKB is not viable right now. He's going for the Mjolnir, more attack speed. Just putting the smoke is on. Kunka on his BKB, has got it.
Gambit
Going
is-
for Nasi, so Kunka here really not going for the Daedalus. He's going for AC, he's going for the sustain again. He wants to live in the fight, he wants to wear as much DPS as possible. So he's going for the DPS Kunka. He will stay in fire, he will shift.
They are
himself.
going for that dark side at the moment. They are
Can get Shadow Blade. Okay. Bottom lane. Chasing the dogs here.
and Darkseid running for his life, but he melts down.
The wards are really deep and kind of hard to detect this one. But now they know there's a ward here. PL with his Manta trying to push mid wave, cutting the mid wave. Losing props there. Mid, Kunka uses BKB, going on Dazzle, the Glimmer Cape will save him. Kunka tipping out, they got an answer, no. Kunka uses BKB, so as you can see, this goes on, they burn their BKB. Then in the late game, PL, okay, PL is already on his way to hard, so PL will be very hard target and he will be destroying this portal Pugna.
EHOME would be having hard time after like more 10 minutes.
Now this game is on very, even probably.
Exactly.
As you can see, rate of the spin rate for Gambit has increased 75% after the 15 minute mark. Before 15 minutes, they were really bad situation. Yes, sir. We go for a ghost capture. EHOME again smoking in. They know they need to fight, they need to get a team wipe or at least a carry kill, then go all in. Okay,
What a stun.
that's Stormer. But the doppelganger,
Saves PL
The
as well as
okay.
Dazzle.
they all managed to get away. They committed a lot for that. The Ignus Patos, they committed smokes like twice and twice they failed. So now this is looking really good for Gambit. this PL doing his job, becoming the hard carry. Again, in the last game as anti-mage here, 9. So this PL knows how to farm get items. And if in this game he managed to, get all the farm. And that's what's happening, This side hunter giving farm to PL.
PL, yeah.
Giving farm to PL. They know it's for him. They are making space for him as much as possible. Darkseer dying in the bot lane, even though he died. At least they didn't find the PL. So unless and until EHOME managed to kill this PL, they won't be, able to go in and take these towers. And again, the Roshan is there. Will they
second
play
Roshan.
around it?
Yep.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, Afro Ninja is, I think so, he's going for the Roshan pet.
Okay, Afro Ninja going for the Paganim's good. Really good item.
He has Heaven's Hellbird at the moment.
7 seconds scepter cooldown, summon armor reduction. Really good against this Sven.
And Husker.
Even Pugna, it does a lot of damage this rush.
Dire are scanning.
360 damage every 7 seconds. Husker and Punka. So, what are we seeing here? This Punka and Husker both have a plate minute. So they don't. Okay, so they're trying as much as possible. And Punka with the Radiance. Radiance is a really good PL because his illusions will miss their hits and they won't be able to get more Juxtapo's illusions.
Nice.
The less the hits, the less the illusions. So that's what Punka went for the Radiance. Still, it's a safe bet if you can say against PL. With a Daedalus, if a PL gets on you,
Again, EHOME has popped the smoke.
another smoke, and this time they will need to find this PL if they can't. And smoke from Gambit too. And they are spotted. Dazzle glimmered. Justice pop. They're trying to get the Dazzle,
with X-Mark.
but they have a Ravage. Are they gonna go in? Okay, Dazzle is down, so they will. Again, I believe this was a good thing for Gambit. At least they didn't lose. Oh, the ice shot. Okay. That forced off. If it was the PL, that smoke timing.
PLS got his heart.
EHOME are losing their smoke ganks. They are not getting the full off.
But this
potential
time
of the
they
smoke.
got Dazzle. So
Yeah. No, last
Praise
time
to
you
what?
get a Dark. This time you get a Dazzle. The PL lives every time. PL got his heart. He's going for the butterfly. And after the butterfly, he doesn't die. After the butterfly, we'll go for Skadi or something like that. And then the Husker is completely ruined. Husker going for the Mjolnir to take care of these illusions. But as we saw in the TI finals, OG's Anna's PL, after that -6 seconds to go Doppelganger City, it's really hard to catch him. And that also helps him keep his illusion counter Doppelganger. I believe this game we are gonna see that. This PL doing a lot. Next fight should be around the
Rosh pet, yeah. Daxak living up to his name too.
Exact. Good job.
Him we saw in the last series, the last game.
Even though they lost all lanes, Texas still managed to carry the game. And even in the Rosh pit. Tyra here too. The torrent will spot them. To get out the tech team on. But Punka coming in. Trying to leave them. Still out. Okay. Someone needs to split push right now to make space for this Roshan. And Darkseid will do the job, man.
He's the best guy to do so.
And he wants to go for the bounty rune. So does EHOME. See how well they are placing. And Pugna has the 4-star. The ward near the Roshan pit. Very good reward. It sometimes spots those gushes.
Meanwhile, Funka tipping out to the shrine.
Has it? The Kunka was going for the. This game, Kunka again with the Radiance, got a GPM boost. But PL almost, going for the butterfly.
I don't think so. That Phantom Lancer has died 10 minutes.
He hasn't died yet. He died once in the
Entire time of 35 minutes.
Yeah, when
that
the
also,
tier 1
yeah.
Before he hasn't died once. And he hasn't looked in a difficult position. He was never done.
That's the real plus point for Gambit esports at the moment.
Yes.
The only hope, you could say.
EHOME again looking to find a way into, this PL's farm. They want to go near this RS. They think they are going to RS, but I believe what Gambit, once they went into the RS pit, they have, made EHOME think like they want this RS. So EHOME is always sticking around this RS. Meanwhile, PL is getting the farm. PL can farm at least, as he knows that the whole of EHOME is thinking around the rush pit.
That's some next level making space tech.
Yeah, they went in the rush pit like
exactly.
Because EHOME were 5 alive. See, they are completely focused on the Roshan. They are not thinking what this PL might be building, what this PL might get in the next 2 minutes. He will have a butterfly. Kunka assault is on. He is also going for the Mjolnir. Okay. That static charge will help take care of this illusion, but by then PL might have killed these supports. Stan is hard to kill with his Warcry, but still a PL. Great game. The Yules, they got him, the BKB is on. Okay, they're gonna go back. The ship is on F1 Ninja, but F1 Ninja is taking no damage. And they want to go in, he doesn't have mana. F1 Ninja wants to ravage. There's the holding the ravage, but he died. He held the ravage for too long. Now they need to get back or get in. Okay, post up. Again,
saving Kunka.
The
ball in the vacuum.
The snowball. The Cottle. This Tusker. Immersion. Making some plays. They might manage to get this Kunka. Post up. 3 seconds series. Try to save
There is
him.
a buyback on Tight Hunter. Would expect Ravage, and there comes the Ravage.
Oh my
Wow.
God. Gambit. Making the plays out of, the worst situation. And there you go, this illusion.
Kunka died and he also bite back.
And keeping the Tusk alive. As well as PL. Okay, they managed to get the PL with the Stormhammer. PL is down. This is bad for Gambit.
For the first time in past 25 minutes.
And Tyranta.
There's a dieback on Tight Hunter as
So the Stormhammer dispelled that case. And now they can go the Roshan. And they can see him there. Is he gonna try to make the skill? There you go. Okay, he needs to get away now. They know he's there. And this fight, it was going really well for Gambit, but they should have seen those buybacks coming.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Kunka bought back and went mid. Yeah. To kill this Kunka twice, it's really hard. Taxi cutting the wave top.
Radiant's middle tower is
Mid.
Guardian Grease walk from the Bugna was also good previous war.
Yeah.
Radiant's
It basically gave some more life to
Yeah, the Crimson
Tusker.
Guard. Yeah. Okay, the vacuum ball again. The illusion hitting hard. Okay, the Kunka illusion. The radiant. Was giving a miss, but now
middle tower.
Warriors punch on
Again.
square.
going all in the Yules.
Radiant's middle barracks are under
Yes, but they will lose their Rex at this point. Yep, they will.
Radiant's middle
And
barracks has fallen.
EHOME are looking for another one, and they're looking for the top one too. The PL is back. Are they really looking forward to it?
I don't think so. They should go for that.
No, they are going for it. They are going all in for the top.
There's a buyback on
There's a
Tazel as well.
They need to get this first as soon as possible. Here's the Iggy. They need to kill at least Spunka, but he's the cheese. So killing any of them really hard. And Tusker use
Evading
the
the
vacuum
electric.
again, but this total ulti really hard to fight in it. And PL again can't do anything. Holding his butterfly.
EHOME are finishing up things.
EHOME took 2-3 racks and there's one range rack, I believe they know for it. Crimson Guard, Warcry, PL is taking time to do some damage. Tidehunter wants to go in, they are going in. Tidehunter has the Ravage, they want to catch someone. PL.
They are going for the Kanka.
Shadow Blade. Everyone manages to get away.
Afro Ninja knows where he's going, but the chase has been ended.
Yeah, okay, the game is lagging a bit. What is go to the ping spike?
Sorry for that technical glitch.
And this is a hard game for this Dazzle. Again. Now, again, 21k lead on EHOME. They managed to, even after losing those small fights, they managed to keep their cool
Radiant's bottom shrine is
and
under attack.
patience, and they didn't, haste, even though they were losing the mid game.
Mid game, yeah.
Now they are going
Radiant's
into
bottom
late game.
tower is under attack.
This will be really hard for Gambit now.
Radiant's bottom
And the first
shrine
win in the
has fallen.
series give a morale boost to everyone.
Everyone, exactly.
So Gambit needs it more than anyone because they are coming for the lower
Lower
bracket.
bracket.
EHOME doing well in the whole tournament. Need to do. Butterfly is on PL. He's not level 25 yet. Just get 1500
XP
more.
away from.
Doganimon, Tidehunter. Good.
This trying his best out to do what he can.
Well, down.
There's the wall vacuum.
Wall. The leg.
To ball the lag.
Okay, is it the combos? Oh my god,
There comes the Ravage.
Magnus Sparta doing too much. Squirtle is the one who is disrupting all the fights. GG is called. EHOME will take the first match of the series. Game 1 for EHOME. Gambit played really well, but they need to drop.
Ladies and gentlemen, please don't go anywhere. We'll be right back shortly with the game 2.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second game of the grand finals of the Bucharest Minor 2019, brought to you by Neon Gaming Studio. We have the one and only EHOME facing against the Gambit Esports.
Yep, the live stream for YouTube brought to you by Neon Gaming Studio, and as you can see, EHOME looking really strong in the first game. In the whole tournament, they picked the third IO. So you can already see how well prepared they are with their drafts, with their strategies, and all other things. Right now, looking at...
Let's go to the draft, Ankesh.
So I will go from the bans. So EHOME had the first ban, they went a Medusa. So they didn't want to play against a Medusa. Again, they are afraid of the late game of Gambit Esports, as we saw with the anti-mage. Okay, here it is.
We have Texac anti-mage.
That's what they are afraid of. That's what everyone is afraid of. Like we saw in the lower bracket final series, this anti-mage is deadly. It's a monster.
In the hands of Texac, right?
Yep, in the hands of it's a monster. 970 GPM. That's some devil.
He becomes the killing machine.
He becomes a farming machine. Like, what is this? A farming simulator? Good, but now we are seeing a Visage or Spirit Mipo SFN from EHOME, and we saw Husker again. Husker Behan. Husker is a real pain for Gambit.
Gambit, yeah.
They were hitting their timings really well, and they know how to play around Husker. And there was Elder Titan Kunka again. Kunka in the game one with the Radiance build against PL was really good, and Kunka against an anti-mage is also really good with his X-Mon. And they banned the Tide Hunter. They tried to play the F1 Ninja mid Tide Hunter, but it didn't work. He had to go the safe lane. The matchup wasn't right with the Kunka. And in this game, they are picking the Gambit Esports. Afterlife will go with the Nature Prophet. They have a Tiny, they have a Lich, they have the Anti-Mage, and EHOME has the Cordal. Again, the Cordal last game. Oh my god, he was disrupting the fight so well with his early placement. Even the blinding light.
He played his part.
And we are seeing a Sven, Io, and a Magnus. Oh my god, this game is really well drafted by both teams. You can say this draft, they are playing really well with these heroes and the best heroes they can right now. And Io again, if like
Io and Sven.
Io and Sven, Sven. If it's Sven carry, then it's something else. But if it's Sven support offline, then it's good. But the last pick of EHOME will dictate a lot for Gambit right now. Because Io with one of the strong heroes like a PA or something else.
Queen of Pain, I can think.
Oh
That's the Legion Commander.
It's the Io Legion Commander, and the Legion Commander with the Magnus. So this Legion Commander will work like the Juggernaut PA with the Magnus.
Exactly.
Farm like another farming simulator game, and this anti-mage can't scale against this Magnus Empower. This game.
Exactly, I agree with you on this.
Now, Gambit Esports, do they have an answer to this? This LC. She's gonna do her thing.
They have to think something out of the box. They have to.
LC single-handedly they countered 3 of their heroes. Tiny, Nature of It, and Anti-Mage. Lich, they don't want to get bother with Lich. Lich is not doing anything. Scortal and Io who are saving their teammates. So very tough game for Gambit again. But we have seen this anti-mage do very well in the hands of Texac. Let's see what's their last pick. They will need to think about it. At least 10 times. 10 times, sir. Think about it. It is really that game. And oh my god, they went for the Razor. Are they going to, turn this around? Are they going for the early game? What are they going for? What should they go for?
Please.
Oh, sorry. Now F1 Ninja on a Razor, he will need to do a lot of work this game against this mid Legion. Oh my god, look at that Legion commander. Look at that Magnus. Okay, Magnus, you are, the IO looks shy. He's hiding behind the hammer. Oh my god, look at those sets. Guys, if you need to win, you have to buy these items. It's a pay to win game.
I got it, Ankesh.
Look at that Razor, look at that anti. No, you can't say the anti match. It's a farm to win game too. But still, look at those sets, man.
Crazy cosmetics.
Now we will have some great visuals to look ahead to in place.
But I see you are supporting EHOME.
Again, look like the better draft here.
Exactly, they have the lead on this.
But as you saw, Gambit plays really well. They blend really well with
I'm counting on Immersion's Tiny. Basically, Immersion was pretty good with this Earth Spirit. Then
the Immersion is the one who was making plays in all those.
Yeah, Earth Spirit, Tusker, and I think so he could do something good with Tiny as well.
Immersion, a lot depends on you.
There we go, guys. Welcome to the second game
of Bucharest Minor. In this game, okay, the card already has put the board made. Even these early boards are very okay. They spotted one mod, that's good for Gambit. Already rewarding it.
Thank you.
We see a lot of 5-men ganking up and trying to get the first blood, but both teams are running for it. Both teams are splitting up the rune.
30 seconds to battle.
Immersion, I think so. Immersion has seen IO over there on the boundary rule spot.
Yeah, he saw the ward spotted the IO. So he knows it. But IO is the diver, he can get away. And they have made a path to get away. He's cut by the Sven. Okay, it's a Sven carry. Okay, sir. This is a really strong. Sven again. They're trying to carry Sven. And EHOME getting away with 3
boundary runes. I don't know how that third boundary rune.
The strong hammer. Again, I believe the next nerfs are coming to these heroes. Then Sven. IO again has been nerfed a lot, but still, because this hero does a lot. It's not about how easy or how hard you play. It's about how well
you play. Yeah. I agree on that.
Uses, all these skills and what it does. Okay, started. Tech set again. Head on again, but then top. Look at this. Nature having a hard time against these two opponents.
Exactly.
Can you get the portal though?
And why again starting the game with the flood? Oh my god.
They are not getting the portal. Maybe they think they can take care of it. Portal denying himself to go back to the base. Oh, what the? Why did he dies for underestimate? But he bought his items and had to walk to the base after a minute or so.
Exactly.
But now he's back basing. It's full mana, full HP. Look at this fair. Look at how they handle the mechanic. This is a top tier game here. Okay, then. Check. And Nature Prophet. He will get his boots at least. Portal already has his boots. That's good. Mid lane. Okay, this is same with LC mid. This game is gonna be remembered for a long time. I think. This game, if Gambit manages to win, this game will become a legendary game. It's like the old Dota 2.
Dota, yeah.
Sven kid. weird hero in mid. Razor at LC. When LC was first introduced, and even in the mid patches, this is the first time after that I'm seeing LC being cleared mid. But with the Magnus, synergy.
Let's see the creep stats, Ankesh.
Yeah. And Magnus
Leading the chart by 15-5, followed by Razor on 13-8 and Nature's Prophet by 14-3.
So Afterlife on Prophet does a really good job. Farm wise, he is always farm.
Yeah, but he was the one who died. But
They are harassing back. He died. He gives the first blood, but he still maintains his farm rate high. All he needs to do is survive. All he needs to do is keep the Squirtle busy. Because if this Squirtle goes to the bottom lane, this Sven and this Io, the Squirtle can kill these at least 2 heroes at once.
exactly.
And he can also help the mid. So instead of it, he will have to keep these 2 heroes engaged at top at all times. If he gives them breathing space, they will go to mid. They will, make life hard for this Razor, which is,
But if you say Afro Ninja is having a time in the middle,
after Sven falling, tiny, yep. This is a good thing. Now,
if it was secured by FNG.
oh, Prophet surviving. This is solved. So FNG here the Frost Shield, here the Frost Blast, so he secured kill on Sven, and they're trying to go on tiny but tiny. The Frost Shield. Yep, they won't go on it anymore. They drop it, getting out there. All this damage from these guys. The good thing about Prophet is here in that. And their farming is creeps, Magnus. So the good thing about Gambit, getting the last pick is at least they got to counter this hero. At least, they countered 2 heroes with one. Razor can,
Be a pain for Sven as well as.
you can handle Sven and LC in the mid game.
Yeah.
He's really good against LC. Like you see in the top, anti-LC heroes, he's the one there.
And we have seen some good Razor in the.
Razor, he's like, you never see him coming, never see him getting big. And suddenly at 20 minutes, he's hitting hard. Razor, his itemization, his positioning.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Okay. And Prophet, again, the rotations with that static link damage. Bottom lane, they are trying to keep this carry safe. But Sven managing to secure the last hits, 18 last hits. And damage doing well, really well. Because of the Treants, this guy here top, Treant, has the highest last because of the Treant. The nature's called Treant, giving him extra large, but that will boost his farm too. Gonna get more farm, more level.
Double damage.
Let's see mid again.
Afro Ninja with the double damage.
Dire structures are fortified.
I think so. They should go for the LC.
Upper Ninja doing really well at mid, but Kotal is here to
Radiant's
support
middle
us. This is what is
tower
happening. Now Prophet going bot. They got the kill on Sven.
And they are going for the IO.
Okay, now they are setting their win condition. They want this thing to farm fast as possible. Want them to push towers as soon as possible. Yeah. If they can get these outer towers, each lane, this anti-mage will have a lot of space.
Yes, they got the bottom tier 1.
Oh my god, LC is here.
And they spotted the LC.
Has the duel. He's gonna get the duel, the Frost Shield, buying time.
The Avalanche.
IO is there. And Prophet, the Sprout.
Prophet is surviving.
But he can't actually overwhelming odds.
But again, they got the hold of IO.
Razor.
FNG body blocking him.
Razor walking through.
Oh,
Okay.
that's.
That was a good TP. And a good thing that moment of
That is called luck. That is called luck.
And meanwhile, Sven was pushing top with the space. Razor. And
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He stole around 68 to 70 damage from Sven.
This might be a problem for Razor, like stuns and pushbacks, Manture, Stormhammer. Yeah, these things will,
These things will be happening, yeah.
Get as much damage as possible. Unless and until, this tiny or prophet is there.
Yeah.
My thanks to thee.
Again, just attacking the jungle.
Illusion.
Just attacking the jungle for Sven. It's the Sven instant stack strategy. They will stack these camps and will take it is item, his blink. Okay, he's going for a Mask Minus and SNY. So this is a classic Sven carry.
Chandra Asha in the early, really quite handy.
So if this game goes like this, we are in for a treat. Sven carry, Sven hitting a hero and killing 5.
They are going for Afro Ninja, I guess.
They are hitting Afro Ninja. Has the Eye of the Storm, 50 levels settling. And he's there. Is he tossing it? Yep, he tossed Portal. He is the Portal.
And Exact.
Yep. Why he's dead? That's a good thing.
Sorry, it was Immersion. My bad.
Immersion doing a really good job on this time. So
He has started making the plays.
He's just level 4. He has the boots and get anything.
Boots plus bottle.
And the stacks.
Stack game is still on.
They are stacking with Sven on. Sven with his life skill. Okay. That is on display. Now Ryzen trying to scale. It's 9 level. Razor is leaving the level chart.
Followed by LC, then Magnus and Nature's Prophet.
Anti-Mage is doing good. Doing well. See, once they got out, there's a lot of fun sector. You can clear these camps. You can
Camps, yeah.
Again. You can go into the jungle. And Prophet. Well, has the blood. And they went on Razor. You can see that. Okay. And they got dual damage too.
They were trying to get that Razor from, real
Yeah, they
long
use
time.
RP. They want to go on more. But Tiny is there. The bounty rune. Defensive went for the bounty rune. He got the bounty. Okay, he tossed the Lich back.
Village back. That was out there.
And his rocket. Image. Getting my first strength when he uses his god strength. If he used the counter spell, it looks like. Anti-mage. Good pain of this one for the demon edge first. Top lane, Razor going on the Magnus. They got the
I mean,
Magnus.
Magnus is
They need
down.
to get his not the fight. Sprout is there. Yep, the Sprout is there. The Chain Frost. They will get the LC2, like this one. Wow. Oh, that's it. Kill this. And yep, it takes time. It takes a lot of time. It takes at least 3 seconds to kill that. So if they manage to handle this scholar game.
Rotations from the Nature Prophet.
Yeah, not that's his job. That's what he's good at. He's large, he needs to win the fights to help this Razor and
Radiant's
Anti-Mage.
top tower is under attack.
close to its demon edge.
Gambit leading the net worth by. They are showing the aggression.
Yeah.
They are not setting back by the first game loss. They are here to say something and they are saying it.
And they are on their strong heroes, anti-mage, and their lineup is really good. Prophet, Tiny. We even saw this list doing really well. And they are already taking the stack. Okay, LC is getting the stack with the Empower. Oh, okay.
I wasn't expecting this.
Sven is going to Aston by any. This is good. She will get her Omelette. An Omelette.
Followed by a Desolator.
Omelette, then Blink, Shadow Blade, and kill this AM.
Dire are scanning.
EHOME. Waiting for Texac to do some mistake and they would
Lich
capitalize on
has been spotted.
the warding.
Io relocating. And see, want some damage.
Radiant's middle tower.
Immersion was in position for saving that.
My
And they got a mix of it too. So
Radiant's middle
Wow.
tower has
good
fallen.
thing for Gambit.
Dire's top
Gambit is playing in complete synergy.
Yeah. Really well.
They have created space for Texac as well as, They have the momentum for the game. They have got the hold.
Right now they're trying their best at least. See the graph is going up down. But these fights, LC, it all depends how well they handle.
Great positioning by Gambit Esports.
Now they want to go on the sun. Sure, they have the ward, the ditch. Tiny.
Waiting
Just
patiently.
outside the tower. Trees. They are afraid of the TP rotation. No, this is going to be. Okay, here we go. The smoke is off the RP on Tiny.
Party.
And
Sven with the squad strength.
Chain Frost bouncing off in the creep now. Okay, Tiny might die here. At least the duel. Okay, the duel is there. There's a property is there too.
There comes Afterlife with Sprout.
They are trying to go on the Razor.
It's still standing strong.
They got the Sven. Anti-Mage is there. Anti-Mage, one avoid. Okay, Anti-Mage was cleaning the IO. Now they got
the hold. They are chasing Portal down there.
Princess have mana. They will attack for the tower for now. Yeah, that was
Wow.
really well.
Great rotation coming up from the side of Gambit Esports.
They positioned themselves well even after
Radiant's
this
bottom
Magnus had a
Deflection,
blink.
yeah.
He RP'd a tiny.
Exactly.
So, when they saw this, they know they had to fight. Prophet was pushing other lane. He instantly TP'd here. Used his buckler even to save this Razor. And Razor with his chopsticks to stay alive. But the thing is, LC got another 10 damage. Shons is going to get her level 2,
Radiant's top tower
so
is under attack.
this duel will give her more
Radiant's
damage.
To
structures
just
are
counter that LC, they have.
But they need
And
to-
he's doing it pretty well. You know, Afro Ninja is with his second skill taking all the damage from the hands of Legion Commander. You saw that he just got Sven with a single hit.
are scared.
Yeah, but the thing is, Gambit is playing around. They know they don't need to feed this LC. If they feed this LC, even if Razor takes 60 damage, LC will have 100 damage.
Exactly.
So
There are pros and cons of each.
LC already has a lot of base damage on it. You can see there's 100
Yeah,
damage.
100,
She's
yeah.
got bonus 20 damage. She's already hitting hard. She has so much damage already with this armlet. 200 damage on it. And Tiny.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Emotion.
Okay, they were securing the bounty runes. Bottom lane. This time Gambit got 3.
Radiant's top tower is
They got 3. They got another
Gambit got 4. No, they got 3 and
Three.
tower.
Bottom lane, Sven was very found. He still hasn't got his data. So when Sven doesn't have a lot of farming to do, the relocate top. Still, Ayo dies. They managed to stay alive, but the Razor is down. They go with the duel. Yes, he went with the duel. Oh my god, I thought they were going on anti-mage. Relocating. Anti-mage blinked in at the moment. Now anti-mage is pushing bot. There's a battle fury. 15, so yeah, it's a good game. Anti-mage hitting all the timings in it.
At the end of 16-minute mark, Gambit is leading the game by 5k net worth.
Look at this anyway. He has the battle fury right now. So by 21 he will have the Manta.
Manta, exactly.
25 he will have the Basher. He will have the Nikan.
Dire structures are fortified.
And his counter
Dire's
spell.
top tower is under attack.
We saw he is very good with it.
Attack.
So he might go for more damage. Sustain.
Dire's
Hard
top tower
butterfly.
has been denied.
Have you observed, Taiwan? Gambit hasn't single tower.
Yeah,
No, they have lost one.
they lost
Top
one.
place.
They knew they had to, get ahead of EHOME in the
Yeah.
farm because of this Magnus and power and Legion Commander and Sven. Total, everyone in the enemy team will farm. At least 4 heroes in IO.
Exactly.
But IO is always Sven, so he gets out of it with stacks and all that. But in the side of Gambit, anti-mage without his better fury is not hitting the GPM mark.
Are scanning.
So they decided to take all the towers as possible in the early game because they
Radiant's
didn't
middle tower is under
didn't have the blinks, but now they have the blinks. So right now they need
Dire's
pickoffs.
bottom tower
EHOME have popped
Again,
there.
the duel. Will he survive this?
I don't think so.
Yep, Legion Commander was 18 plus duel damage. So unfortunate.
They also saw the leech coming in, but they waited for the reset.
Wizard should have got out of there. He was pushing the plane. Right now they want to run Sven. Prophet. I was here. They were both taking out. And they will manage to get away. Each other sinister gaze. And Tiny going for the blink. And as you see, Element is leaving the network knight with the Yasha. And I believe he will hit the Manta even sooner. 420. That will be a good thing, but EHOME recognizes this, anti-mage is gonna be big soon. So they are smoking up. Yep, they are smoking up to get someone.
Radiant are scanning.
Bot lane, Prophet, hotspot, a duel. This Prophet not looking in his face. Prop, keep you out. Magnus will, okay, they're going for this pop up. They want this plus damage. This Prophet was looking to TP somewhere over here. So didn't saw that coming. There was a bot there.
He lost his 4 into dominating streak.
He lost the focus. And when an eye of Razor is here, he's showing him. So there's one. Yeah, the first shield.
Well, chasing down Tiny.
Still going after Tiny. Tiny tosses.
He's back on Io.
But and playing to there were 4 heroes in mid.
Dire's middle tower is under
LC with a
attack.
blink now, and she's going for the Shadow Blade anti-man. Very, very smart about his movement.
Slowly and steadily,
Dire's
he's getting
bottom
depth in the
tower is
game.
under attack. Dire's middle
Game
tower has fallen.
like this, if they manage to get this Nash Prophet one more time, anti-mage,
Dire's structures are
now
fortified.
anti-mage is not going to the lane so far. One camp. Meanwhile, LC is getting big, 66 damage. Now, this Razor, how much damage can he steal from her? She already has a base damage of 200 plus 66. So,
Dire's bottom
like
tower
260
is under
damage, he can
attack.
steal 100 damage. Still, LC has a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And the moment of courage gives him like bonus damage. So, Razor, like, what he itemizes is his SNY.
Gambits need to be on their feet, pitch perfect, if they need to close this game.
Do see Blade Mail and Razor or Nature. Blade Mail. Blade Mail is good against LC because once she has too much damage, she kills herself in the blade. Yeah.
She kills herself with you.
Yeah. But the Razor right now, I believe, okay, he's going for the Lotus. Lotus Solar Cast. He's going for the Solar Cast, need Prophet farming range, getting his Crimson Guard against his LC and Sven. Sven with his SNY, going for the Blink, and then he will get the BKB Assault, and he will do the standard Sven carry. His Mask of Magnus. And right now, Radiant knows how they should play, and okay, they're going for the hard. LC has a lot of damage. Yes.
So do Sven with the God's Breath on.
This time on the side of EHOME there is no blood. Still.
Gambit.
Gambit is there, the RP on Nature Prophet, the Sinister Gaze. Oh my
Duel
god,
has been committed.
the Razor doing so much damage, got the Legion and got the bonus 18 damage. Io is down 2 with the Nature Prophet's ulti. Oh my god. Gambit
Sven.
getting 4 from EHOME.
It's just a portal who is alive.
I don't think EHOME saw that coming. They didn't think this was this strong.
Radiant's
They were
bottom tower
this strong at this stage because of the anti-mage Manta.
Radiant structures are
He managed to go on this LC, he burst her down. And they're
It's
still going
just-
for the Cottle? No, they're going to the What Tower. They want this Rex and the Cottle too. And they will get both.
It's a team wipe for you.
A team buyback.
Vice back.
is under
Wants
attack.
to buy back. He does not bang back. He wants to stop this push. But they will get the Rex. This anti-mage is very big right now. Here's the Aegis.
Radiant's bottom
He
tower
is taking
is
the
under
Rex.
attack.
And
Radiant's
they
bottom
even
Magnus.
Okay, they are returning to tier 2 now. Elsie's back. She has a blink. She has a Shadow Blade. Tiny. Got his blink in the courier. They are bringing the sentry. Okay, they want to siege. Can they? Okay. EHOME doesn't have an RP.
Meanwhile, you could expect it to.
Crimson Guard, everything is used, but no damage is done. LC on ledge. The toss. Wow. Immersion playing really well, but LC stole the damage. No one is killing LC. LC managed to survive with IO. The image is still there. Okay, he got the Sven. The carry is down. Oh, the toss. No,
Immersion trying hard to take set
Radiant's
for
middle
Gambit.
And they will manage to get 2 sets of racks. 2 melee racks at least. Yeah. And image. Oh, look at that mana one.
That post out save. Oh my
Saving
god.
LC.
That's you are a beast.
They read this game really well.
Exactly.
Gambit Esports, they read this really well. After that RS, they knew they were scaling so well. There was no RP. Sven couldn't do much with this, build. Sven carry doesn't do much unless he gets those attack speed and damage at Daedalus and Assault Furious. After that, he's hitting really hard.
They got the shrine as well.
And Anti-Mage is going for the butterflies. They are looking to end this soon. Razor will have his Shiva's guard. Really good item against Sven and LC. Sven doesn't have much attack speed again. So if he uses his mom, he will be silent. He won't be able to use his Stormhammer, for which he is played as a support for the Warcry. So Sven not fitting in the lineup really well.
is under attack.
Just a blink, just an initiation, but after that, won't be able to do it twice. Those Stormhammers keep this anti-damage in place, and multiple heroes too.
Bottom tower.
They are still testing their strength, they are hitting that. They are not afraid of anything.
Illusion.
It's not a complete mega freeze.
Yeah, they
You
got
still had a chance.
Gambit were very tactical with their, picks, like their movements. They got the bot melee racks, they got the mid melee racks. They know these two
They
lanes.
had a perfect read. They when to go in and when to get
And
out.
now they are looking for the top tower. And Prophet is keeping all lanes. Because now, when you took the melee creeps, the super melee creeps come in, and with the Nature Prophet, Breath of Nature, the lanes will be pushed. They will always be pushed.
Radiant's top
So
tower is under
they
attack.
need to focus on single lane. Because this LC, this IO, they can do this red. They can push other lanes. And
Radiant's
LC,
top tower has
looking for
fallen.
someone. Nature Prophet.
She's waiting patiently for someone over there.
Radiant's
LC
top
was
tower
looking for
is
the
under
bounty.
attack.
But the tier 3 going down. They're hitting it hard. Nature Prophet there too. LC giving back.
After
And she goes in. Can she get the tool? Nope. She's not getting the tool. The egg is still there. They still at the RP now. Gambit will respect that. Or not. Or not. Yep, no. They don't want to respect.
I think Sophie should
If
wait for
Tiny
some
gets
time.
the toss, Tiny didn't go for the toss. But anyways, still there, taunting LC. This
Hey guys,
counter spell.
what do you think? Magnus should wait for like 4 people on our.
If he can get this razor. And I believe he's gonna get it. No? Yeah, we got 4. We got 4 of them. That RP. But can they win? LC is down. LC bought back. And damage. Still alive. The backlines. Uses the mana void. There are 3 buyback on EHOME. They need to get out now. The Aegis is still there. And Razor is gonna go down. That was a good fight, but Gambit ended up losing 3. They managed to keep this Anti-Mage alive on this Aegis. Anti-Mage will go for the butterfly. And that was a good fight from both teams. This Magnus, he did manage to get 4.
4, yeah.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under
He heard me.
Yeah, you saw how that RP, helped this,
Exactly.
But still, this LC died and she had to buy back. Now LC is going for a Tezo. I thought she would go for a BKB.
Big.
But I believe
Even I was expecting a BKB.
because this IO will get this Telegran scepter
Radiant's
bonus.
bottom shrine
So once
is
he's
under
sceptered with this IO, he will have this Aghanim duel.
Oh,
Spell immunity against everyone. So that's the thing. IO and LC. No one does this because it's very hard to pull off LC. It's very strategic.
Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen.
Mechanically, you need to be very strong to pull off IO and LC. But this is EHOME, the legendary EHOME.
I get it.
And Prophet for the assault.
Uproot and after them.
She was on Razor, the Hood, SNY, and Medallion. He will go for the Solar Crest soon. Anti-Mage got his Butterfly, Vanguard. If he gets his Abyssal, Like it's expired because it's a Vessel, and this IO portal in that.
I think so. He should first jump on foot. He is, you know,
Cortal's early last time also did anti-mage. He had to
Anti-mage,
go
yeah.
back. He had to walk back. He couldn't go height faster.
I think the Gambit should first initiate on Portal and then others when LC, whatever this way.
Yeah. And Tiny
Radiant are
going for the
scanning.
post off. The Tiny is saving a lot of good immersion.
Immersion.
Really well on this position. Anti-mage. Okay, he's so fast with his farm right now. 19k and Swan is 14k, so his LC is 13k. He must be hitting. Okay, again, you see this anti-mage hitting 700 GPM. Okay, if he hits 900 GPM in this game, Texac will be the top, whole
Invisibility.
Dota 2 scene for a while now.
So right, he could be Reddit call.
Yeah. He will be the top tier carries now. He carries on like this. In game 1 with the PL, he did a good job. And in the lower brackets with the anti-mage.
Anti-mage, yeah.
Again, in this game as anti-mage, he's already linked the charts. Quite far ahead, 20k already. Span on 15k. He has got his Assault, is now going for the MKB. Butterfly from anti-mage. So this anti-mage butterfly, very good, itemization. As if he didn't have a butterfly, if he had something else, if he had a Vessel already, Sven would have gone for the Daedalus. And the Daedalus is really bad news for Gambit. As you saw in the last fight, the 4-man RP, think what would have happened if that 4-man RP and Sven with the Daedalus.
And God strength.
Yeah, Sven with the Daedalus, yeah, that's it. Sven with the Daedalus just hits you and with the Empower and all that. The
You
God
are
strength.
dead.
And the whole team is wiped in one sweep. So the anti-mage with the butterfly is thinking really well about his item.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Top lane. Pushed. I know Radiant won. Gambit won his
Gambit
top
won.
tower.
Yeah.
So they are pushing the top lane.
Gold is a great conductor.
Tiny has a gem. Lich looking. Sven. There. The enemy jungle. The hailstone. EHOME knows like Gambit wants this top lane pushed. So they are constantly going there and pushing it and forcing these guys to move in this direction. That keeps LC safe. LC has the BKB now.
And even they have created a good space for LC to farm. So
LC went for the BKB. BKB couldn't rely on Tether, I guess. Still, Tether grants the Evaning, so she will have a double B fight. Like, if she can manage to get a duel off, she will be invulnerable to other damage, and then she can use the BKB after the duel. So, this LC, let's see how Gambit handles this LC. Cortal has a gem too. Both teams with the gems. Cortal is for the jungle ward.
the war of the rewards.
Right now, both teams understand what's at stake. Next fight can be it, and they are looking to the Roshan.
After the 31-minute mark, Gambit.
Warriors of
Image is getting attached as we speak.
Yeah.
He has pulled for buyback, put in our surplus.
This could be second rush. Yeah, this is the second
This is the
rush.
second Roshan. They have the smoke. They are
Dire are scanning.
gathering for the smoke. IO, Sven, they are very close. Sven has the Crystalix. And cheese is there.
Poor Rage.
And they won't. Saw the ward. So they realized they were a bit too late. The scan came in time, but the anti-mage is already late. And he went for the Vessel. Oh, he needs the Vessel. He realized LC or this portal from the IO. He needs to get as much kills as possible. Or the Magnus team. Anti-mage do a lot. He needs this item. Cannot hold. He cannot rely on buy, because if in the next fight, whichever teams win might take the game.
If Gambit wins, it's a game for them, I
Yeah,
guess.
look at this graph. Like Gambit again in the early game, getting well, then slowly and slowly they have taken the game.
Can we have the look? Can the buyback status?
There is no buyback on him. Sven has buyback, Prophet has buyback, Hotel has Tanya has buyback. So Razor,
But no buyback on it. And Magnus as well.
two codes don't have buyback on Dire. So that's quite really important. But they are okay. Sven, the Manta image went out. I thought he went in. But
Great
that
avalanche
butterfly,
from motion.
that showed them. But they're waiting for this god strength now. They are going to go in again. And the mid lane is pushed up. Bottom lane pushed. Anti-mage with the solar crest with the butterfly. And, oh, look at that! And get her.
There comes the
Io, he's going on the Io. Lightning light.
Basilios when the RP comes down well on the Razor.
This Ignis Spartus is doing a lot.
But Afro Ninja popping the cheese and surviving, sucking the damage out of Sven.
Now, anti-mage.
Wow.
He managed to get the tower. The guild is on. Sven.
Portal trying to.
Anything. Going in. LC. Sven is there. They are holding Sven, they can. Okay. Magnus. He doesn't have the RP now.
And he's
Down.
dead.
Okay, looks like Gambit will take this game. They are making them run for it.
Immersion with the avalanche and toss.
The Godsend, as you can see.
With that, it's exact finishing.
The
Sven.
rule.
I don't think so. It would be ending good.
But
Yeah.
this anti-mage going for the Ion. Here's the Aegis. Buyback from Prophet. He's obviously back. Buyback from Sven, but Sven doesn't have the Godsend. And LC used the BKB. Razor. Testing, playing around. They want to go for this game. They are going for the GG. And anti-mage is really big right now. Even if this game goes down, they've got all tests of red in this anti-mage.
Tier 4s are down. Almost.
Again, doing so much damage. Okay, this LC is down, the tower is going down. They are hitting the ancient. Anti-mage taunting them. Well, shit is on. Will they retreat? Or they want to force it? And Magnus doesn't have a small window. Very small window.
They are going for the fountain.
Yeah, they are going to they are going for the tree. The tree is falling. Ignis Fathers, get rid of it. No, they are not getting rid of it. They need to fall back. Or they're going to fall back though.
I don't think so.
Okay, anti-mage is the buyback. Razor is the buyback. Might go all in. Up, they are retreating.
Seeds of fortune.
They got the shrines. They got everything. Now they will wait for another RS. And Skadi from anti-mage. Gambit showing domination with their carry anti-mage.
If you see the radiant base is just the empty ground with the fountain.
There is just
No, there is a building. There is a building. I missed that. I'm sorry.
and anti-mage is gonna hit 30k net worth game at 36 minutes. That's almost 765 GPM. By the end of the game, when there's even more, he's gonna hit 800.
800.
He goes for 900 again. I don't know, but I think the safe bet is to end this game right now. With the buybacks, items. He's not holding the buyback. He wants this Skadi, he knows he can fight. He feels like he's unkillable. Yep, he's going for the Skadi, complete Skadi. Well,
He has faith in himself and he's doing quite good on anti-mage. So
Courier going to the second shop for the Daedalus of Sven. It retreats. Sven doesn't get his Daedalus. As all the waves are pushed in. Cottle with his Crimson Guard, Golden Guard, always helping the team sustain this physical damage. Image looking to go in. Goes on the Sven.
There comes the duel.
The duel is there.
But Anti-Mage is still alive.
Anti-Mage is still alive. Their Anti-Mage might fall. And there goes the
There
Anti-Mage.
goes the
Lich, Ignis spotted. Oh my god, that's a pressure of on Cottle. The double. Oh,
Oh my god, yo.
this Cottle again.
I wasn't expecting, to be very honest.
Yep, this refresher of, the,
Is under attack.
Kotal playing it smart, completely smart.
as I said, they need to go on this Cottle. Cottle was forming, Cottle got his pressure. The absorb it, they absorbed it. And
He's literally outplaying the entire Gambit.
no, Anti-Mage doesn't have a buyback.
Buyback and
Wizard bought back, and if he gets a duel,
Dire's middle tower
he's
is
gonna
under
fall
attack.
down. Top lane, Sister Rocket.
Has been killed.
He will manage to get away. Relocate on Aya. I believe she was taking LC. That RP though, Faith Beyond held that RP with
Dire's
his
middle tower
Shadow
is
Amulet.
under
Shadow Amulet.
He faded near the ancient and then waited to commit the RP after the duel. This duel damage, this Cottle will always refresher of. Everything is working for this EHOME lineup right now. Now Anti-Mage will have to wait for buyback and RS.
this is not good for them.
Again, Gambit are ahead. But EHOME, as you can see, the XP charts went off.
Dire are
Now
scanning.
the levels from EHOME, LC is 25 and Image is 25 in Gambit. So if this Cottle again gets such a refresher of Will-O-Wisp,
Double down.
even this Anti-Mage, without the BKB, and RS is gonna spawn in 40 seconds. There's a DD rune bot. Anti-Mage
Invisibility.
is not looking to it. He already has a DD rune, and he has Envy rune. What is this game? How many runes does he? He's blocking the bottom. Yep, he is. He wants 3 runes at the same time, but sadly he will find another reading. Or not. Or he's happy about it. He can decrease the duration.
Are
He
scanning.
can wait for 2 minutes and get it back. Yeah. If they saw the LC, LC is also going for the Daedalus. I want to erase this Anti-Mage as soon as possible. Anti-Mage, Cardi, as we saw in the last game, in the lower bracket, he went for the Moon Shard and then the BKB. Roshan is up, should be up, or is it the late timer? Yep, he's there.
Third Roshan of the game.
Poof, and he's there, and no one saw him. No, didn't check him
So
again.
this Roshan would be having and the 80s of immortality.
That refresher shard, yeah. This refresher shard.
Would be playing a clean role, I guess. Final war.
On this Razor or this Lich,
I think so. Rather should go for it.
a double cautious, and they went in the pit. Anti-Mage needs 10k gold more, 1.5k gold more for buyback. Really hard game. Again, as I said, this game, it went on and it became a very great game.
Nature's power is mine.
Lich has
Securing
the
the
shard.
pressure.
LC, the Daedalus, Sven has the Daedalus as well as AC. Sven gets attack speed from this tether.
Even Sven has now MKB.
So Sven, now that RP Sven LC, this Magnus.
If it lands another good RP with Sven and everyone.
Okay, they think it's a bit is a not time, but timing was stuck out. Okay. Again, the RP is there, so they have to be careful about that. Anti-Mage doesn't have buyback yet, gold more. But with a kill or 2, you might get his buyback for dying. But they want to get his Magnus first. He's a Shadow Blade. Okay, he needs to get out. Good stuff. He'll be safe.
Yeah.
20 match inside. Radiant. And he's going for the IO. Mana Void. IO is down. LC to the duel. The RP. RP is done, but okay, anti-mage is not gonna be in the RP, but anti-mage is not gonna damage to LC.
But
LC has a buyback, bot back. The pressure auto there, but they don't care.
And that chain frost.
Anti-mage went for the ancient.
There comes GG.
And that was a great game. From
Gambit Esports
Gambit
closing it
Esports.
down. Score stands 1-1. 1 for EHOME, 1 for Gambit Esports.
And
Wow.
we will go to game 3 of Bo5 series.
Stay tuned, guys. Don't go anywhere. After a right short break. See ya.
Dire team ban.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the third game of the Bucharest Minor 2019. It's the grand final. It's the one and only EHOME facing against Gambit
10
Esports.
seconds remaining.
Okay, as you can see, this game, Gambit is going for an early Titan and the Lich again, and EHOME went for the Tusk and Jakiro. The bans are Sven, Husker, Tiny, Punka, and Darkseer from Gambit, and EHOME has banned Earth Spirit, Medusa, Visage, and the anti.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the third game of the Bucharest Minor 2019. It's the grand final.
So the anti-mage is banned this game. You won't be seeing that star anti-mage performance from Dexac. And there you go. There's an OD ban from EHOME.
Radiant team pick.
Tide Hunter.
EHOME going for the Tide Hunter.
You see the picks from EHOME. It's like traditional Tide Hunter followed by Jakiro.
It might not be the traditional like if try to play the other Tide at the safe lane. So it might be that. I can see Fitvian going for it.
10 seconds remaining.
But right now we need
That
to
can be.
focus on Gambit sports picks because anti-mage is
5
banned.
seconds remaining.
And yeah, anti-mage is banned, Medusa is banned. Dextech does really well on the zeros.
He even has Monkey King in his pool, so there is a lot of
We'll have to
characters to
see.
go in for.
But against Tide Hunter,
Monkey King is not advisable. I understand that.
and Jakiro, Tusker, everyone is there. This game again. Last game was full of constant action. I thought the game focused on the fights from the early stages, and they are going for the Void. The Void again against the Jakiro Tide Hunter. Really hard to play this Void, but they might have something in the mind. There is Invoker. But F1 Ninja for Invoker. Can he go for the Invoker? The Cataclysm and Void combo.
With Leech Ultimate.
Yeah.
5 seconds
So it
remaining.
looks like that, with the Lich, with the Elder Titan ulti.
Yeah, Earth Splitter.
Yeah, if the Earth Splitter hits at the moment Cataclysm is cast, there's a lot of damage there. So Gambit again looking team fights. So does EHOME. With these three picks, there's a lot of team fight potential. There's a lot of counter team fight potentials.
Exactly.
And this game we the Titan I suppose because he was doing really good job. Last game Tusker.
Tusker, yeah.
Radiant team pick. Luna.
Luna for EHOME. Luna really good against Void. This Void now completely needs BKB. The BKB Void and then they can go. But still BKB early game might not turn out
10
to be good for
seconds
this Void.
remaining.
You will need a lot of farm.
5 seconds remaining.
The offlane or Gambit, what can you pick? There is Beastmaster, but against a Luna.
I don't.
It is not a
Yeah,
Dark Series banned. Prophet this game not work. Sakiro is just. And Tide Hunter again. We might see a mid Rubik. His potential. What else can it be? There is Underlord.
even there's a bristleback.
Yeah, Bristleback on all those heroes. They're there. But Bristleback against this Jakiro and constant task with his tag team. EHOME.
Even Centaur Warrunner is good. I feel at times.
Yeah, as they have picked this Void, they need some,
Follow up.
yeah, like Void will handle the the mid game with Chronos. For the early game, whenever Void Chronos someone, there will always be an Ice Path or Ravage or
Dire
Eclipse.
team ban.
So, we need a solution. And
That comes from Meepo.
F1 Ninja on Meepo. And there's a Meepo in the game. How will you answer that? It could have been the last ban, but F1 Ninja this time.
I don't think so. Meepo would be a great issue for EHOME because they have many stunts like, we have Tusker Snowball with Ice Shards.
Meepo, like, it's not about the control, like all these controls. He's all about getting the XP, getting the kills. So if he goes out of control or if he can, that's what they need. That's what Gambit needs. They need to control the early game. And as soon as this Void
Team ban.
controlling the early game, he goes ahead.
EHOME banning the Underlord.
Ban the Underlord.
Yeah, they know they are hunting for an off.
Now this Meepo can also with some offlane, I don't know. Yeah, let's see. I still thought they would go for it, but yeah, for my
10 seconds.
his pacing is really slow. He
He
only
needs
comes
that. Yeah, he needs that item.
Team pick.
online after 15 minutes.
Dire team pick.
And they're going to that profit. This Meepo might be offlane on mid. That profit might mostly that profit is offlane.
Offlaner, yeah.
So going to the bottom lane. The top lane for Radiant. Meepo mid, and we'll have to see the answer to that for that profit
10 seconds
word.
remaining.
They're gonna be constantly fighting.
5 seconds remaining.
There you go.
Last pick for EHOME. Let's see what it goes.
EHOME. They went for the SF against
Oh
the
my
Meepo.
God.
Okay, my god, this back game again. Now we have to see this Meepo. Okay, Dexac on Meepo. Meepo is a carry. And mid death profit.
Oh my god. Immersion on the Elder Titan as we guessed.
Afterlife going offlane Void. FNG late, immersion on the Elder and this game. Okay, they are prepared for late. But if they succeed in the early game, that's all they need. Faith Beyond on the Tide Hunter. This game, SF and Luno.
I think so. Gambit would be closing down, but
The with Meepo, depends on how the rotations, how well his team does to keep him alive. Okay, Meepo with this Lich is really good again. But there's a Jakiro, there's a Tusk to save them from these Meepo. Let's see how Dexac plays. He has shown us he can get 970 GPM on this anti-mage. So on a Meepo, he might be farming a lot too.
yeah.
Let's see.
So guys, let's dig into this YouTube live stream is brought to you by Neon Gaming Studio. Do like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So guys, what do you think? Who gonna have the upper hand? Will it be Gambit Esports or EHOME?
EHOME is already taking the Meepo pick. Yep.
Nice.
And Gambit is picking the SF pick. So these flashy picks gonna give us some flashy plays. So looking at the SF and Luna, these two cores are quite fragile. And on the side of Gambit there's Elder Titan, so these cores will not be benefiting for their armor or any kind of base damage, magical resistance or physical resistance, the armor, everything is there. So this Elder Titan with this Meepo and the Chrono and this Death Prophet, all these things will just push the fights for a long time, and for the long period of fights,
30
this Z Prophet
seconds
will
to
do a lot of damage.
A lot of damage with his ultimate.
The Kiro. This time, both teams. Okay, no. EHOME wanted to go for first blood. They went to smoke. Now they are going to securing 2 bounty runes in the bottom lane. Top
So
lane.
do Gambit.
Yeah. Now Gambit saw that. Gambit realized no one has come here. They have a ward there, so they knew no one was going to stop. Again, this ward from Gambit, I like it. They can control this top lane.
2 runes for both the teams.
Tusker. Got this way. We're trying to find wizard. Afterlife of the offlane of our Gambit in the bottom lane of Radiant. Top lane Tide Hunter. Sylvia. So the Luna will be pitted against this ward. Now this is gonna be a hard matchup for Ward and Jakiro constantly harassing. But we did saw one Ward, in the early stages.
Early stages, yeah.
Against this kind of lineup, the Luna and the Jakiro. It all depends on how this lane goes.
I think so. Void would be,
Okay, Gambit is
focusing.
rotating. Fenz is coming here. Tagged in. The first shield is up. That will help a lot.
But they won't be showing any aggression. Void would be looking on surviving part, getting levels and XP.
Gambit needs to survive for a while, but they can also get kills on this one and hero. Lich and Void, once Void gets more levels, then Void gets HP regen and all that. He's going for it. He's going for the blood as an option, of course. So he can get kills on this now.
Exactly.
Luna doesn't has much HP. And attack him is on. The cross shield is there. Hard to kill this Void now. And the top lane, Death Prophet, and Death Prophet.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
She won't have a hard time. She does magical damage.
Magical damage, yeah.
Tide Hunter, stacked with HP. And meanwhile, Immersion, pulling this creep they're far behind. So far behind in it without tier 3.
Dire's top tower is under
And
attack.
he's gonna get all the XP, all the, last hit, denies. And at mid lane, Tusker wants to go for this Mipo, one raise hit.
He is waiting patiently.
Yes, he should. Tusker. Good.
If Mipo gets level 3, there it would be killer.
Okay, Mipo might spot him, Mipo saw him. So it's like, what are you doing here?
And Tusker fall back.
Before trying to pull this here.
Wow.
And efficiency. So
Yeah, you
as
could
see,
expect that.
very efficiently. Tusker.
We have seen that entire series.
Okay, Jakiro was rotated mid, I guess. Giving this white. Again, these offlaners nowadays are getting good farm. They are the ones who are leading the charts in early game farm.
Yeah.
That's really essential. Immersion also coming bot. There are 3 versus 3 players in the bot lane. Tusker is coming. He's just level 1 though. Can they want to go on?
I think they should catch the Tusker off.
They have got the Echo Storm. Echo Storm might hit this. Okay, spot block. Echo Storm. And the Ice Shield. Or Shield.
They are going for the Luna.
Immersion.
There goes Void.
Immersion with this Assault Spirit, bonus damage. Really
Getting the
hard.
first blood
There you go.
out of ego, Luna.
Luna is down now. She needs to go back, TP back. She has got 2 points of Listen Being. FNG, getting the Arcane Rune. And I've Sinister Gaze. Get the Frost Shield, really good skill. And they are just, gonna walk.
Both ignoring each other.
Yeah, we can't do anything. So I amplify damage, reduce damage.
That was some love after 2 games.
And there you go, big beyond.
Right hunter. Where is he going? Is he going for the mana boot? That prophet going to his boots. Yep, change themselves. Chase. Get out of fights. Survive. Void meanwhile will get his
There comes the time.
Void has his address. Okay, the bounty runs. Might will get killed. The Echo Storm. Okay, Luna dodges it. Can they get the Void is here. They want to go on Jakiro. They should go on Jakiro.
They got the bounty roll
Okay, the snowball. On Elder Titan, they are hitting.
on immersion, but Jakiro getting low.
Elder Titan. But he will fall.
And Afterlife securing the kill on Jakiro.
Like getting the head out with the time bomb.
Easy
In
time
the
bomb.
mid lane, trying to get this golem.
But even Ego secured a kill on Elder Titan immersion.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Right now, SF level 6, Mipo level 5, and heading into jungle already.
He would be 6 anytime.
Yep. This new Rensec helps him a lot against this. He heals as much damage he does, you know.
Oh.
So it's kind of a lifestyle. You can just look at him, you know, lead the charts next. He will soon be the highest level hero.
Radiant's middle tower
And
is under
that's what
attack.
Tusker did that was for Mipo. He wants to know when Mipo goes Elder Red has Echo Storm. This is them. Mipo is gonna go, you know, head back to jungle. He's in. Might go for a kill. And they can get a kill on this SF, right?
They should go for SF. That's high time.
Mipo doesn't have net. So it's waiting. They attack and Echo Storm. They get it. Glitch. He's gonna force shield this. Mipo, I suppose.
There comes a defensive ward from Ledge.
And head back. Mipo. Storm.
Daxter should be capitalizing on. He should have called
He
each.
didn't have. So, and the glitch portrait was shitty. Right top, that prophet is dead. The rotation. One ninja on the death prophet. When he will have his face boot, he will get his tools. One rounds, I suppose. Both his sports in the mid will come and leave this void to get the level 6. Then they can rotate and you get a solo kill. Whoever is on. Mipo, farm this lane. Master. Desecrate. Yep, dodging the skirt. Behind ledge, she's solid. I went to there.
Solo fade beyond.
First teleport.
I don't think so. FNG would be survived.
But Echo Stomp is the snowball.
The snowball. Wow.
But they can go in. Void is not level 6, but it's gonna hit this Tusker. There's a time walk, but does not. You know that's it. With the phase boot, the phase boot gets attack speed. So,
Dire's structures are fortified.
sitting there.
There comes the third ray and it's a good kill for EST.
Void is around, but FJ retreated to the bot lane. He's gonna farm here for a while. Mipo with 4 red bands
And a burst of speed.
Yep, he's gonna clear these jungle camps.
Oh.
SF and Mipo both are leading the last hit charge. SF is a lot of denies. Let's see how well they are doing in the XP. So SF with a kill against some bonus XP. He's going for the drums. Yep, good against Mipo.
He's just leading the chart by 20 or 25 points max.
Yeah.
That's not a big
You
deal.
can see Mipo and SF, both of these heroes are farming. These two heroes are gonna be very key.
None of the carries is wasting time. You know, they are capitalized each and every second they are getting empty map.
Mid lane. So, okay, they're going on the Mipo. Mipo needs to get out of there.
He has got one defending chain. But there's...
Uses the.
Oh my
axe.
god.
Can he pop out?
No, he's out of mana. He's out of...
Radiant's middle
There you go.
tower is
And
under
by
attack.
getting the better of
It's
Exact
sword.
Mipo.
His sword helps a lot.
Radiant
And there's
structures
a ward
are
here too.
fortified.
No rewards yet. They knew that Mipo was gonna farm a lot and they have to stop him. And this SF right now
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
peaking, like he's really strong right now. Keeping bot. Okay, that was time the ulti, the both spirits all out. South Vision is committed. They couldn't get a kill on Tide Hunter, he was near death.
But they got a hold of Jakiro.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Before again, the jungle. Death Prophet, 20 chopsticks.
Fade Beyond standing there quite
Radiant's
confidently.
middle tower is under attack.
Mid lane, Miko wants to go on them.
Dire's top tower
This is
is
next.
Exact. Misses
Might
the
get in
second
zone. So nice eclipse. What is there? Oh,
and she is down.
Texac got the kill. Good. F1 Ninja was trying to pressure this bot tower. SF is getting big. Tide Hunter has a lot.
Dead.
Someone need to shut that ASD SF. You know, SF, you should kill him early in the game so that you could have a hand on him.
Yeah, but Miko, he doesn't have that much HP, to sustain all that damage.
I understand.
The Tusk and Jakiro are always gonna be problem for
But they need to find a way to get.
now there's the Chrono and Exorcism or the Elder Titan. But this Luna is also getting big. Luna is also very good at farm. Really fast. It's Mepo.
Using the macro power on push that.
Yep. At least Mepo is ahead in the network just by to 50 gold. But he's gonna get out. Yep, he's gonna get out. One in the mid lane. Look at this aggressive ward from there. EHOME doesn't want to give this.
And Ego
in this case,
getting FNG.
FNG was just going for some wards.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
These deep wards
Radiant's
are
bottom tower
stopping
is
this
under
Meepo
attack.
from if he goes into this ward again, Tusker and SF will go ahead. Okay, we saw a TP from this bitch in a sentry. They get him. Shield.
There comes the Walrus Punch, followed by and third Reformist securing the on that beach. Oh my god, he is getting
Ice
5
Path, Metro Fire. Meepo is still going in. Want to get the kill. First round.
followed by the
TP.
Storm.
What has the Chrono?
Jakiro is down. They
They
will
come
be
with the Chrono to escape. Meepo needs to get out.
still have Ravage on Tide Hunter.
So they saw that, they saw the TPs and they went. Meepo farming the ward required in campus. Staying away from the mid lane.
Radiant
Can he?
are scanning.
SF at the TT ruin. I can see Meepo rotating up.
Yeah,
Hard for
they
me.
have their wards placed in the jungle. So
Those aggressive wards are has take lead. Right now Meepo, they don't see anyone. Sword is hard to find. And again SF going for the BKB. He's leading the damage charts at least. Doing a lot of damage to these heroes. Really good against them. Meepo trying to find as much farm as he can the EV. But after the SF BKB, right.
Gambit could still, make a comeback from the situation. Like they haven't lost it completely. They still have the whole of the game. If Meepo get a bit of farm and even he could do split push if he's not that efficient in the ganks.
The Dead Prophet doesn't use that and this SF going all
But yeah, she is bit clear.
game. It all depends on the fighters for Gambit.
Radiant's top tower.
They are the ones who are playing on the cooldowns.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And a Meepo. So Meepo close to his Eagle Sound.
I am expecting from Gambit,
I thought it would be Invoker. Not only for that Prophet. But Invoker by now would have been crushed to death.
That yeah. But again, Invoke versus
And
SF,
I Tusker, those wards.
Dire's
Oh my
bottom tower.
These are
is
really,
under attack.
really strong wards against Meepo excels at farming these ancient camps. So
exactly.
these wards are, stopping. They're gonna decrease his farm rate by a big margin. That is, and because these wards will also give vision, they can always gank him. Iridian doesn't have good wards in mid. Niche and Death Prophet. No. King top. Tusker is there. SF. What? Motion. Again, this SF. They want to go on the SF. The chain
silence coming out from the prophet. Wow.
Yeah, that was a great silence. No snowball.
Picture perfect execution coming up from the side of Gambit.
This is what they need. They need this kind of
exactly.
And they want to the Mipo.
Gambit need to keep their nerves calm.
Micropire is already in. Help them. Void. Has the chrono. Holding it. They're gonna commit.
He should. Oh, he should have committed the chrono.
He's not going for it. They are still going for the Roshan. The Mipo, yep. No, they are not. Tyrant is here. Here's a rabbit. Blink. Mipo meanwhile pushing top 10 with his things. On the Mipos. Word for it.
Mipo army.
Mipons. And
meanwhile,
FNG falling down. No Ravage was committed. Eclipse is not there. So far, SF will be back.
If you see Kai, EHOME is making the best out of the least, you know. They haven't committed their huge spells, but they're still holding the game. Still have the control.
They already had the control of the game, let's see, but it's the Gambit, it's the other way around. Gambit to get the best from it. They got a double kill top, then they were going for the RS, but
yeah,
with their Tyrant blink, there was a good decision not to. Because this Ravage inside a pit is the most devastating thing that can happen right now.
Exactly.
Why had the chrono? It didn't commit up. So the Luna in the high ground. But when the
but there was a slight chance that could have turned the wow move.
No, but because already, you know, Luna committed the eclipse.
Yeah.
If he chronoed and went on Luna, he would have died. He would have to use his time walk to get to Luna and in the eclipse.
Exactly,
he would have
exactly.
died. And Tyrant again had the revolution. The tier 1 is still on. So calculating all that, he went back. And they need to catch this SF. He almost, yep, he will have his BKB with this camp. There we go. 30 gold. And here's the BKB. The Kugia will bring it in. And Mipo meanwhile Roshan and okay. They are going all in or not. SF has used the hailstone. The RS is still alive. The Echo Stamp is there. Exorcism 5 seconds, CD Ravage is shut. Mipo still taking the Roshan.
He has rooted the Tusker.
They are holding Tusker.
Wow!
And Tusker is dead. Meanwhile, Void gets out. He used the chrono to stop all these heroes.
Jucker is going back with a low HP.
This was a good fight. This is a good fight. They are going on and they still have the Exorcism. They can push 2 towers.
And Tide Hunter melts down.
Oh, the Eul's, the Eclipse. The BKB from SF.
And the ultimate is
falls down. Mipo pops out.
But still a great fight through Gambit, you know.
Yeah, Gambit
they secured the AJ. They got 2 kills.
And Mipo going for the starting. He's big now. Now he can find 4 kills too.
Yeah.
And the wards are no more there. He's gonna farm constantly.
The game is going neck to neck at the moment.
Let's see if he goes for the blink. Killing Mipo now is really hard even with the BKB. Committed 1 BKB or like 4 more times and that's 5 second BKB against Mipo.
Exactly.
And this Luna. Let's see. Okay, Luna is also going for a BKB. They know they are going to fight a lot in the early game. So early game BKBs are must. Void going for the blink, making the plays. Yep, the last chrono we didn't see it.
Void created speed.
Yeah, he stopped the Tyrant.
Getting the Ross pit where Nexac was busy.
No, but yeah, Tyrant already committed
Ravage, yeah.
The Chakiro.
Exactly.
He successfully did that. Even the Tusker was stopped by the roots from Mipo. Point and bottom lane, Tyrant with the blink. Void is there. Can they see it? No. Can they see the Tyrant? Okay, they're gonna see the Tyrant mid.
For the
This
Jakiro.
Jakiro knows something is wrong. That prophet still going. Committed the exorcism. Guilt is
They needed the better tower.
Are fortified.
enter pushing bot. He took the damage, 100 gush
Dire's
damage.
middle tower is under
Oh,
attack.
there's lots of damage. Top Elder Rider.
Dire's middle
Oh my
tower
god, he might die. No, he's not in the shot. And they thought there was a war there and they retreated. That prophet. Exorcism moving towards top. They want to secure this bounty runes. The Titan. The Yules is there, silent. But the exorcism is timed out.
Wow.
Hippo with the Earthbind. More are coming, Tyranta. Blinks out, has the Ravage. They have the Aegis, they want to fight. There is no exorcism, but they want to fight this.
The Ravage has been
snowball.
committed.
Hippo is still alive.
He
The
goes
Earth
down.
Splitter, the BKB. Hippo. The Chrono!
Beautiful execution.
Afterlife with a great Chrono, but is it enough though? Hippo is going to fall down to this Luna.
So do ASD on his SR.
Oh, he wanted to TP.
Afro Ninja trying hard
Afro
to make
Ninja.
something out.
Tusker though.
There
Void
comes
is
the
still here,
water
Void is going
sponge,
for the loop.
followed by the ice path, Void.
Afro Ninja and Void playing around these two heroes. But I believe Afro
I
Ninja
don't
is
think
gonna
Afro
lose
Ninja
life.
will done. And there comes the Tusker Snowball securing the kill on Afro Ninja. They just overcommitted.
Yeah, but they got the SF.
Yeah.
SF is going on Nagani again for more damage in his ulti. Meepo will get his starting.
But the chrono was beautiful.
The Chrono saved the Meepo
Yeah.
and gave him a little bit more time. But still, for Ninja SF committed his ulti, it came with the soul. So
Yeah.
it reduced a lot of damage, incoming damage to the team.
Is for the dead.
That's why Luna survived and the hero too.
Illusion.
SF at the last moment popped his BKB in the Earth Splitter. Otherwise, there would be a lot of damage. Luna.
With her BKB.
BKB is hard to catch
Going
now.
currently for the Manta style.
She's too fast.
Immersion missing the stand.
He's on top. Nico wants to go for it. Keeps the buyback. Wants to go for Jakiro. Luna.
You have to get the solo fixed.
And Jakiro getting.
There comes the you.
And the
Followed by the ice spark and macro fire.
But Nico got the kill. And he's still going in. Okay, what is doing? He's trying to face. That's at his bottom. So the BKB is going for the running. Boy will go mid. Nipo meanwhile got a kill but died. Still is in top of network, but it might not help for long. That Prophet going for the BKB. Yeah, these ravages are gonna be hard. These heroes.
They are feelers.
The Mipo, he can go a BKB. He can go for the BKB. So he's gonna get hit by this ravages. So what? Sono on Luna.
Followed by the Earth Splitter. But she's still alive. She melts.
Down.
Poor man. Ice
He
spark.
tried to save her with the.
There comes the water sponge.
Everyone is getting
One
out. The ravage is there.
Ravages so secure.
As the 20 minutes TP out.
Yeah.
We'll get out to the thing. Elder Titan is down.
is under
So is
attack.
Luna. So that's a good thing. Luna couldn't. Yeah, Luna used her BKB, but she died.
Radiant's
That was a
bottom
good
tower
kill
is under
from-
attack.
Gambit. That buys them more time on this Mipo. Mipo already has a Scuddy. Is he going for another Scuddy?
Dire's
Might be.
top
There's
tower
that,
is
those
under
stats.
attack.
He needs those stats. He's got 30 armor already. But magical resistance, no one on Radiant has 5. Maybe that Prophet may go 5.
She has the foot of defense.
Now, when this Void and Mipo are together, Mipo is gonna survive for a long time with this Cloud Aura. He already is life stealing with his ransack and the damage.
There's the regeneration rune on the top.
1 minute for RS.
With his BKB popped.
Oh, SF popped his BKB by mistake, suppose.
Yeah, kind of.
Maybe he was using a
Dire's
phase
bottom
boot. He
tower is
changed the
under
slots.
attack.
It happens.
Yeah, that happened. Now he's going for the Ghanim. He has a 7-second BKB now. It doesn't matter that much, but once you have a 5-second BKB, calm down.
He's clear 150 goals away from it.
Ghanim. And this Aghanim will do a lot of damage. It does almost 0.6k damage.
Even Mipo could go for the, you know,
More Mipos
you can
share stat. You know, like 2 Scaris are better than Aghanim and 1 Scari. Aghanim gives you what? There you go. Aghanim gives you 10 to all or 2. Scari gives 25 to all or 2. Scari is always get better. Scari gives you bonus to 25 health.
Radiant's
Plus
bottom
15
tower
mana.
is under
Yeah,
attack.
mana. But mana movement right here, as much as stats will. His stats will keep this hero alive. Armor.
Dire's top tower is
He
under
gains magic
attack.
resistance from
Dire's
time to
top tower.
both the carries securing towers for Ego as well as Taxac. Getting the tier 2s.
If they leave this Mipo here, tier 3 battle killing us
Radiant's
mad
bottom
back.
tower is under attack.
The Void, okay, he died at bottom, but KB and then the Shadow plays
Died with his blink and he's going for the Solar Crest to save this Luna against this.
I think Void is deprived of damage. The anchor smash from Tidehunter is keeping him low on, you know, damage.
Void is the one who is going to make the play. He's the one who is going to control the game. And a lot is committed on this hit. But with the Frost Shield,
Can FNJ survive? Yes.
he managed to
Comfortably.
60% damage reduction. It's pure 60% reduction. Like no armor, nothing. That's a good thing.
It's 26 minutes down the game and EHOME is leading the game net worth by 3.
EHOME,
Yeah, and
Oh,
even
no
they are
doubt.
leading the kill chart by 82.
Radiant's
Next
top
we
tower
got-
is under attack.
win probability on EHOME, but Gambit with a Mipo. Again,
I have faith in Daxak, you know.
They can do
He
a
could turn tides.
single push and just make the amount of stats here. And he's already going for the second Scotty. The RS, matter of 10 seconds. Kalkiro will spot it.
He should.
Doing his illusion. Okay, illusion. Yep. They spot the RS.
Roshan is up.
And they are under Roshan. So is Mipo. Okay, this is gonna be tough. They saw the Roshan, they are top. Radiant does have an ionic ward. Now they have a single wall which is gonna expire. At top. They don't see him.
There comes the ice part.
They are expecting him to rush, and right now who is spotted in the wards, the bottom lane,
Radiant are
and
scanning.
only the mid lane pawns
With points.
are spotted. And Mipo again. Getting out of there, SF thinking in, trying to get this up. Oh, the Ravage.
Ravage has been.
Is he gonna go in? Void is there, but he couldn't commit his chrono. The Rift Queen.
There is a buyback
Void
on
is keeping
Immersion
now. Void is keeping.
and Void.
Yeah. Void is keeping to the second tier though. They need to catch them. Void, that's the blink.
Bottom tower.
Doesn't go for the chrono.
I don't think so. He should go one.
Okay, they are going for the tide, and then it's the RS. There is no Ravage,
Fade
there is no
beyond.
Rift Queen, there is no Necropile. They will get the RS. And there was a buyback from Elder Titan and Faceless Void. So Mipos was not dead, Mipos survived. That
Survived, yeah.
Are scanning.
Good for
And you see, because of Elder Titan, even DP, their profit came into the Ravage.
Elder Titan. The blink in from SF towards Elder Titan.
That Requiem Soul was so beautiful from ASD. Getting the best out of Gambit.
They
While
used
Nico in
him
the
while
pit.
it was one.
Tidehunter just fight back.
Titan does have a Ravage.
But that ankle smash and gush.
The Earth Splitter, the damage, the snowball, and will they manage the chrono?
There comes the chrono, 4-man chrono.
The chain frost is not there, but they're gonna get a lot of kills now. Die back from Faith Beyond. SF retreating has a blink.
But there is a buyback on Jakiro.
Kiro bought back. He also bought
Oh
back.
my god. Daxak doing it.
Exact.
Kudos to that Void for that beautiful 4-man clone.
That Chrono, that Blink is doing a lot now. He's going for the BKB again. And he's spotting at top.
Delivering such good chronos in such a pressurous moment. It's like
Before is the Aegis though. So they want to push bottom lane.
they
And
need
top
to
lane,
make most out of it now.
Can you get out? There you go.
There goes a Yule Scepter with Macro Power and Ice Power, followed by 2 rays from SF.
Okay, that was a real before. It's hard. Really hard.
He's going for the Requiem.
And
He's dead.
Twice the ice.
The real Mipo was bad. He should have always stayed back. He should have sent the Mipo because he had the Aegis. If he dies, if the Mipling dies, wherever the real Mipo is, that's where he will respawn.
Daxak.
Capsack. Take over there.
And yes, he's there to catch him and punish him.
The Chrono, 50-second series. Exorcism is. Luna now has a Manta going for the butterfly. Now this Luna is smash damage to this Mipo. Those glaives are going to do a lot of damage to this. They are going to bounce around. Only if they can, get a good Chrono and secure a kill on Luna first. So the SF. Luna.
But this time, Tidehunter has the ram.
With Chakiro doing a lot with his ice path.
Yeah.
That
That Yule Scepter with followed by Ice Path and then Macro Power.
Sinister Gaze. Chakiro. The heroes.
Wow.
Dodging the split. The macro power hits too. Dual breath.
Look at FNG, he dies.
They have Chrono. The Ravage. He didn't get the chance to come to Chrono. Again, the use.
Ravage hitting everyone. Faith beyond. Absolute beast on that Tidehunter.
Oh my god, this might be it. Elder Titan. The Ghost Captor. The EV. The Mipo. He doesn't have a blink. He's gonna buy a blink.
They are going for the tier 4.
He has the buyback.
They want Daxak to commit this 4.
Yeah, he's the last one standing.
Yeah.
Buyback.
There comes the team swipe.
I believe that's it. What time? 5 seconds.
I don't
And
think
then
so, he
it's
could do much.
The ice part again with Mipo.
Wow. Good game, well played, has been taught from immersion.
We are going to game 3 now.
We will be going towards the game 4. Game 3 is done for
Might be our best
Gambit.
5.
by Neon Gaming Studio. Hey Ankesh, what's your say on this game? Game 4.
Okay, let's look at the drop first. So, FNG on Quartal this time. Gambit taking the Quartal away from EHOME.
Yo,
This Quartal has been a nuisance for them.
in the first two games,
Yeah.
sorry, first and third game, to be very honest.
That refresher of Quartal, they did a lot. And Dexak. I wanted Dexak to play Terrorblade. I wanted these scores in this minor to play Terrorblade a lot.
You have been speaking this from a while, you know, from when I
Terrorblade
started
is
coming
really
here.
good, you know, because of the center. But right now, the only nerf against him was the BKB.
BKB.
Yeah, he can't center in BKB. So that's one, but he can always center the illusions and he can always center the light. So there's one. He can center the Phoenix and Phoenix can act. We'll see.
Let's speak about the draft. What do you think by looking at EHOME?
You know, as in the PF carry. Oh, they have a less round, a disco vote. And in Sultan, F1 Ninja again on a Tide Hunter. This is going to be hard lane trapping so much magical defense. If it was any other hero mid, he would have already fallen.
To be honest, Kai,
His bottom tower
you know, EHOME is showing some versatility. In
Yep.
each time you get to see some good new mid.
Yep. And you can see Underlord on Kitpion.
Dire's
He is quite good on it.
Restock is good, some kind of planner. So when you have these strength heroes made, when you have heroes who don't, you know, do well with mid farm. If you have a Mipo made, SF made, and then you have a Restock, it's dead. But when with this Tide Hunter won't do much with his farm. But this Restock will gain levels, then he will go jungle, he will clear all these waves, all these creeps, and then come back with his items. An itemized fast. So Lestrak is also a farming mid. He also does the same thing that Mipo was trying to do last game. He wants to farm the camps, he wants to get his item, he wants to set kills. So he's gonna go for the mana board, then the Yule, Shadowblade maybe, this Lina, Mipo, all these plays like this kind of play style they are going for again. And for the offlane Underlord, that Rift.
Reality Rift.
Yeah. Rift is key because and let's start again good against the tower. Oh, the toss from Tiny. Phoenix tried to save him, but let's see all this burst damage from this Lestra. And now Gambit FNG. Going for the Ghost Scepter, queuing the Ghost Scepter. The first item against this PA. Yeah, the PA wants to kill this Kotal every time. And
They have Beastmaster.
yeah, the Beastmaster going for the Blood. But the Terrorblade, but against the Terrorblade, the only good thing is to have this.
With his two
Underlord.
wild boars, he is pushing the lane. He's getting farm for himself.
Yeah. Underlord, good against the Terrorblade with his root. Doesn't let Terrorblade move away or close the distance. And the DPS. PA, bottom lane. Afterlife, taking a lot of damage, trying to sneak into the trees.
It's hard to
Tiger is
survive.
there, the vision, and he's still making them play for it. Play.
Radiant structures
Phoenix is there, but
He's quite low.
Dire's structures
The
Yeah,
wild
one.
bears.
Immersion on Phoenix this time. Immersion playing some really, you know, disruptive heroes who can save.
He's putting an impact on the team.
And there goes the Beastmaster to the top lane, and the Terrorblade will go to the bottom lane. Once they are pitting this Terrorblade against this PN. Okay, no points on reflection. Mid lane, Tyranta against the Underlord now. Lestra at his base. Probably gonna rotate bottom. Okay, there's a Chen call. Chen recalled him to bot lane. They want to kill this portal. So get out. And they will spot
French in
him.
great danger.
There's a split out. They won't need the split out. Pulse Nova will do the job. And Phoenix gets away. They got a strike.
Gambit needs to hold their position.
Now this game is a funny job again. Against the PA is good, but if this PA goes at this rate, she will have a better story in the next 10 minutes than a Dezo.
She's farming comfortably.
Phoenix with the boots. Now it's slowed down. There's a split out. Can he do the split dot? Yes, he can. Now he'll let the Icarus drive and tip. And he's gonna TP out. The Pulse Nova? No.
Wow.
Lightning
He is
Storm will do the job.
honestly.
And already this wrestler, you can see, he does so much damage.
Light work.
He will start to farm now. He will get his use after the use. Tiger needs to commit his ravage every time he sees his Lestrak. But the negative point is once this Lestrak dies and once he stops scaling, we can get back into the game. We won't be able to, get back into the game against this.
Would be pretty much hard.
So you will need to keep this momentum up. You will need to find skills. You will need to disrupt farm. To survive. PA, bottom lane. This Chen really good with this PA and Lestrak. He with his recall. Move to this, holy preservation. He can call the allies itself. So it does really well against PA.
It's 90 minutes in the game and
he's still doing that Ghost Captain.
Radiant are scared.
Emotion is level. You can see Beastmaster in the jungle for a while, so be getting these ancients.
even Beastmaster needs to get 6.
Yeah, so there's a EHOME 6-0. They are showing the dominance from previous game. So this game, let's say, happens. And the Lestrak heading to the jungle, farming the fuels, and here in the middle there.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
There's a lot on the hands of right now, Portal and Phoenix. Because 3 of these heroes, Beastmaster, Tidehunter, and Terrorblade require a lot of
Dire's
items.
middle tower.
The Ravage is committed.
They are
Is
going
the
for the
damage enough
stun.
though? Can they kill this? Oh, the Disco Goat. Oh, the Primal is committed too, but Disco Goat manages to get a kill on Phoenix. The Root, F1 Ninja, to get out. Has the Magic Stick, has the Face Boat,
He secures the bounty.
secures the bounty again.
Yeah.
Good for F1 Ninja. That Ravage was worth it for now, but that series is too long, so for a while he will have to get back to farm in the jungle, but the jungle is being cleared by Terrorblade.
Terrible. Yeah.
And Gambit got 10G. Oh my god, that's great. 8 level PA. The Phoenix not level 6 yet. And getting hit by a dagger again. PA being a threat.
Kai, what do you think? Would EHOME lose the series by 3-1 or Gambit
this looks
would
like
make
a
a
very
comeback?
close call for EHOME, they can clear.
They are literally dominating the early game.
This early game is turning out to be real bad.
In 11 minutes, they are leading the net worth by 7k. They have secured 8 kills with losing 1.
Now this PA is going to battle through it, so
Dire's
Again, Faith Beyond got in tower.
hit beyond, it's hard. Atrophy or for
Dire's
damage.
bottom tower.
Clears the way. And in the Tide jungle, the Tidehunter again the Terrorblade uses Thunder.
In that
And
shot.
as you can see, this is so much damage. The egg is there.
There comes the hand of bots.
End of God tried to save the Chen, but down PA. Primal Road. And they might get this PA. And they got the PA. Tiny and Chen retreating. The top lane Underlord pushing and
Structures are fortified.
pressuring the tier 2. There's no siege creep right now, so that's good news for
Gambit.
Okay, there's only one outer level tower that's
Fortified.
for Gambit.
Dire's top
Gambit
tower
needs to
is
get
under
towers
attack.
with this Master Tiny. Recall mid, he's gonna chase this monster, but this monster sees the Underlord coming. The Avalanche. This monster. He's way out. No one is stripping other tier 1.
Afterlife. Running for his life.
And a recall again this Chen, saving this TP. Saving time for these goals.
To come.
Now they will go for this
Dire's
tower.
middle tower is under attack.
Tidehunter. Bottom lane F1 Ninja. Going for the middle lane.
Medallion of Courage.
Now this Beastmaster again, this offlane has a lot on his shoulders. He needs to show he needs to show up in fights every time. So does this Phoenix. As soon as their cities are up, showing fights.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
The team real needs the primal role and
as you can see, fight at this stage they are very strong against this Gambit lineup.
EHOME should probably do a smoke gang.
Yeah, Terrorblade has committed his metamorphosis. He doesn't have metamorphosis anymore.
Just
So-
for 8 seconds, like he would be having it any time.
No, metamorphosis.
Acha, metamorphosis. I thought
He will have
so
his standard, but no meta. So he will be able to do much damage.
much. Yeah.
Lestrak in close quarter fights is really fun.
Dire's
Terrorblade
top
doesn't
tower
have
is
any
under attack.
800 HP on Terrorblade. With the threads on strength, that's 1k. 10 spotted, primal roll committed. They need to get this 10. He doesn't spot. And then there you go. PA, so retreat. Hazard
That was an
Demonage.
instant kill.
Yep, they need to get these kind of kills, but
Yeah.
if it was Tiny, that would have been better.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Underlord with his Crimson Guard already. Crimson Guard will help against this TV.
Of those physical damage, 500.
Fortified.
Yeah. The last hits, oh my god, this Lestrak again, as I said. He's gonna farm these camps so fast. He is a use, so. They tried to strike this camp,
Dire's
grateful.
bottom tower.
But he will take more farm. He will be leading the net worth chart. As he is. On the side of Gambit, as you can see, these guys don't have much. Let's start going for the Kaya. On the side of Gambit, the leading farmer is Tide Hunter.
Tide Hunter, Afro
With his
Ninja.
Bracer.
But enough
And
courage.
he might be going for the drums.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yes, a different item for right now. Let's try again, clearing these creeps. Bird. We get the bird. This monster getting out. He's a blink, so that's good.
Radiant are
You
scared.
can always jump on this PA or let's try in the backline. From the backline.
That increases their winning potential.
They should go on this time. It's a really good kill potential right now. This monster going good. Yep, he does it.
Primal role has been
He
committed.
doesn't have
Sun rays.
The
From
pit,
there.
the sun ray will secure the kill and then start to get the last hit. Okay, at the metamorphosis, they're going to
Smoke
move
is
into
up.
the Roshan. Yep, before the PA takes the Roshan. Yep, they are moving into the Roshan. They have a blast.
Are fortified.
Terrible metamorphosis. The bird is in region.
She's scouting for them.
Okay, Radiant knows they are there. The stuff is heading in. Then the pit of Melis. Yep, he got the mana for it. Firestorm doing a lot of damage. Thunder. Okay, not thunder. Keeping it thunder. The Sunray healing so much.
There is still Supernova. With Phoenix and she does it.
Oh, the tiny attack of steel, but that one ninja got the heal. And my god, Terrorblade died. He didn't have
Ravage has been
Ravage
committed.
recommend.
All Lestrak followed by the first portal.
They can't kill the Lestrak. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Terrorblade died. He couldn't pick the Iggy's in time as Tiny blinked in. And Afro Ninja lost his Iggy's and his life again. As you can see, these guys are snowballing right now. EHOME.
Is under
Yeah.
attack.
Tiny, mid, finds FNG, and he will be dead.
Successful turn, stun toss.
That victory, he can,
Yeah. That
the
was
victory is
twice.
killing two, the horse and the old man. Dying. Terrorblade going for his Yasha. Needs his Manta. That RS fight was unfortunate. That Tiny had a blink. He timed it really well. Chaco Ninja. Chen is going for medallion too. So,
Dire's top tower is under
Solar
attack.
Crest on Tide Hunter. Soon after 1400 gold more. PA. Recall. As you can see, Radiant are leading the network. And they are leading by 11.
11k. That's a huge number.
For 15-6, that's a huge number.
And it's just 17 minutes in the game.
And that's 2 against a Terrorblade. Terrorblade is a very fast farmer. In the level game, PA is 13. His less than 15. And he's got the 15 strength talent, so right now he's good amount of health. And then there's a Crimson Guard and a 5 soon on this Underlord. Underlord doing so much, he's doing so much, he's getting such a good items. And so fast. Let's rock. Are they going to go on Let's rock? The Yules, Primal Road. Primal Road is there. They need to kill him quick. The TP is cancelled.
Hand of God is keeping him alive.
But there's the Underlord. Beastmaster, TP out in blink. Okay, he's trying to make space. Wants to see where the P is. P doesn't come. P is top. She has a blur, she can go on. May go on TV. She has the battle finish.
Yeah,
already.
she finished.
She has the desert. And I believe with the desert she will go for the cleave.
Cleave, yeah.
Extra cleave, and that's, you know, Kotal led or any backline so that Kotal went for 2 bracers. Again, survive.
Server, yeah.
Now the wards and the outer tiers for Radiant are all there. That's like farming a lot. Going for BKB next, but what are you going to do about this PA? She is going for BKB too.
You know, everyone needs to bring that Crimson Guard.
No, the Solar Guard. Crimson Guard.
I think so. Phoenix or Beastmaster.
Looks like Beastmaster will go for it. He's going for the Vanguard.
Vanguard.
And another small Gambit knows to find these heroes. And there it is. They don't see the Underlord, yep, they see the Underlord too. What are they going on? He is close to mid. Chen doesn't look that good, you know, they are waiting more. Not.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Top lane, Tiny.
Getting the second tower.
We'll get it with the toss. And one more hit. No one is down. They are all smoked. They are all smoked. They are taking first tier 1 for Gambit. Boosting their resistance. Earlier, with the BKB, then you need to go for the MKB again.
MKB again.
And there's a rip on the creep, but it's a single guy. Oh my god, Underlord is alone. Where are the rest? Okay, they were all made. Maybe he missed them. Why did he rip alone? He's dipping out, and he will manage to go out. Okay, that's a humiliation right now. Right
After
there.
committing so much.
Yeah.
Literally 3 heroes, 1 blood.
He knew no one could stop him. Will they commit the ravage? No, they did not. They were afraid. They thought the others were behind him. They were holding the ravage for counter. But they failed it. Terrorblade hitting the tower. Meanwhile,
This is the second tower.
getting the tier 2 easily.
In a minute.
Yeah, we edit. Edict. Terrorblade. Close to his BKB, so is PA, I guess. Yep, very close. But if you lane, siege creep, they are doing some damage, but PA is there. Gonna cleave her way through all these creep and illusions.
Wow.
Bottom lane, Titanic. Oh! After Ninja is spotted. And he's not gonna go for the ravage. Beastmaster. PA. Portal. And this is gonna be hard. Now EHOME are gonna go mid. Immersion with his hand of okay, they are looking at the hand of grass. If he manages to get the Shiva's guard soon, the next fight will be turned around. Shiva's guard do very well against
I don't think so.
and,
The game would last more than 35 minutes if you see the net graph and everything. EHOME are leading by 13k by 22 minutes.
Okay, though now he's going for Spirit Vessel. Phoenix can turn the fights around with his egg. That depends. But the PA will have a BKB and has big. I'll jump on by time. Bottom lane, the
Dyer's
tower is
bottom
down.
tower has
This monster
fallen.
cutting the wave. Chen is there.
Radiant's top tower
Top
has
lane.
been denied.
Pushed. And Underlord has the pipe and the guard. Now it's a perfect time for them to go mid or wait for the Roshan. She's gonna be up in. Oh, that was close. He needs to get out and he will go out and take. Tiny doesn't have anything. Beastmaster also trying to get him.
Like a boss.
He wants to make them feel like can't go mid that easily. You have to look at your other lanes. The ward was committed here, so Monster won't go to the bottom lane again. Beastmaster going for the Vanguard. They have smoked. Can Gambit catch this PA? But okay, these two teams are very well in reading each other. Portal, the Ghost Scepter, PA jump. He's down.
Who's that?
Down in the tiny combo. Phoenix getting out of there. BKB still on. PA hitting the dagger so far. Phoenix trying to get high ground. Oh my god. 1.3k damage on this PA. Multi-cross. Tide Hunter is bottom.
Dyer's middle tower
Chen has a
is
DD
under
rune.
attack. Dyer's middle tower
Tide Hunter keeping base. Defend this. Okay, the base is falling. PA took the bonus corruption damage.
Dyer's middle
-3, so right now she is doing -10 armor on any hero.
Wow.
Phoenix just had 8 armor, so there was -2 armor with a lot of damage. And as we say that,
Dexac
TB
is
didn't
down.
realize there was and Beastmaster was around. Beastmaster. Okay, he spotted. Oh my god. I think Gambit are losing their shit, man. They are making some
Radiant's
misplays.
bottom tower is under attack.
But
They are
again,
losing the momentum of the.
they are losing. Hold on. They had a terrible blade with the
Radiant
BKB.
are
He's
scanning.
going for an instant one. Phoenix secures one bounty rune. Pia again is very big right now. She's going for the Basher and the MKB.
MKB.
Terrorblade probably took the. No, he didn't took the evasion. Still. This Tide Hunter going the Solar Crest. Okay. Maybe PPA saw the Solar Crest in the Tide Hunter's inventory. And then she's going for the MKB. So Terrorblade. She might have timed Terrorblade Butterfly by now. Terrorblade went for the BKB. He's going for the SMU. He's not going for the Manta because of this tiny Underlord Firestorm and this Lesra. Lesra again, really well.
I don't think so. There is any chance of PA going
Lesra
down
gets the Kayan. It's a really tough game.
for Gambit.
The primal role again with the Sanj status resistance. Lesra has a lot of chances of surviving, and again a BKB.
Dyer's
Gambit,
bottom tower
what are they
is
gonna
under
do?
attack.
Tide Hunter.
Just can't kill her like that now.
Fire switch got committed. Egg not secure right now. And the Tide Hunter. Tide
Getting
Hunter
a
is
crit
coming
of
from a PA.
1800.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. But he will use the revision rune. Wants to go for the Ravage. Blink is disable again. Terrorblade, the reflection. Yes, again. Beastmaster on the left rock. BKB, there's the sun. No sun right now. Fire
Ravage
spirit.
has been committed. There goes down Retroact.
Let's knock it down, that's good. Where's
Back
the
track.
PA? PA is down too, but she has Aegis. Everyone is retreating. And Tiny wants to go back in. PA went on the Phoenix. Phoenix couldn't use his deck. Oh, Phoenix used his deck.
This couldn't survive.
Support. And
Back
Tiny
in.
Hunter next. Oh, 1.6k damage. And the Sunder. Still. All enough.
Terrorblade is fighting.
And PA
And-
died. PA is down, but she has buyback. Terrorblade as well. Doesn't have Metamorphosis. Terrorblade is gonna buyback. Tiny doing so much. Going for the Scottle.
Portal living on the edge.
Dyer's bottom barracks.
And PA is recalled by Chen.
Dyer's bottom
And they
barracks
lose
is
another set of racks. And the top lane is also open.
Things are not going as decided. Of course, they
Yeah,
are
right.
having a pretty hard time out there. in the field.
Again, they seem to be outdrafted. This game might be defeated. We are not gonna see another Bo5.
Top tower
EHOME living up to the name, one and only.
Yeah, the one and only home played really well
structures are
in the whole tournament. Okay, there you go. Gambit showing some fight, got the chance, but the PA
Daksak trying hard.
PA is back.
There are buybacks on Portal and Beastmaster. PA with 50k hitting
So
everyone.
much damage. Yeah, inside. Yeah.
And GG has been called. And EHOME are you champions for the Bucharest Minor 2019.
A lot of people expected this, but I expected a lot more fight from Gambit. They showed some fight in the game too.
There you go, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.